What up, guys? We are live. So we got another fun round of speed dating for you. We got two lovely ladies joining us, and then another girl's going to jump on in 15 minutes. I think another girl's going to jump on in like 45 minutes. So we're going to have a good crew of people. All right, cool. Let's start off with a very quick introduction. Let's go with you, Lucia. Just tell the guys a little bit about yourself.
I'm Lucia. I live in Sunny Isles. I come from the land of grapes, also known as Moldova. You might have not heard about it except for that one TV show where the husband moved here and verbally abused his wife, which does not happen where we come from. Let's see. I did beauty pageants for 10 years, and I do tend to sometimes be an animal hoarder.
All right, interesting. I like that. I like the animal hoarding part. All right, let's kick it off to you, Marissa.
Hello, my name is Marissa. I live in Boston. I'm originally from Connecticut. I work in sales, merchandising. I love fashion. I love being outside. I'm a creative. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm 25.
Cool. All right, there we go. All right, so you girls probably are you. Let me just repeat the rules. So the way we do it is we're going to bring guys on the stream. I already dropped the link. There's already two guys backstage. They're going to pick who they want to go on a speed date with, or they could go on a speed date with both of you. That's also another interesting option. On your end, just literally just be yourself, as corny as that sounds. You don't have to like do anything. Just pretend like basically this is a guy who came up to you on the street, and how would you react normally in that situation? Then afterwards, we'll give the guys feedback. And and the whole point is you gotta be like brutally honest. Don't worry about hurting anyone's feelings. Don't worry about keeping it PC or PG or whatever. Just be brutally honest, because that's really what helps people the most. All right, so let's start off with the first guy, Jake.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
All right,
Hi, Jake.
How you guys doing? I'm gonna try to do both this time. I've been wanting to challenge myself, so let's try and let's go. Let's do both.
Oh my man, I'm gonna take myself off then.
All right, how you ladies doing? I'll start with Marissa. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, can't complain. Had a super busy day, but great working on my business. So, how about you, Lucia? Looks like you got some.
Lucia, I know. I'm getting ready.
So
I'm getting
sorry.
ready for work, so we're doing a little bit of both. You get to watch the magic happen.
What type of work?
I bartend, so I'm in a
You
nightlife industry. Yeah, right. I've been doing it for a very long time. Behind the bar for 13 years.
I've had a number of very interesting dates with bartenders. So I'm sure you've got some good stories that we can swap when we get a bottle of wine.
What kind of wine do you like?
I'm mostly into like rosé and white, but I don't discriminate.
You don't discriminate? Okay.
No.
All right. I have a rule, and the rule is there's a place and time for everyone.
Okay. All right,
I don't drink hard alcohol, so I'm champagne and wine only. So it's.
I actually don't either. Marissa, what about you? You a wine girl? You're giving me more of like a Sex on the Beach type of vibe.
No, I hate sugar. I only drink Tito's soda with lime juice. That's it.
Oh my God. Okay. That's what do you don't like sugar? Is that like a insulin thing, or are you just like a communist?
Nope. That's just I just like to be healthy. So yeah. And also less hangovers. So
Okay.
There's
All right.
that.
Tell me about your Christmas plans, Marissa.
I'm going to see my family in Connecticut. I usually go. I'm also Italian, Lucia.
I'm not Italian, girl. Just my name.
Oh wait, you said your name's Italian, but you're Russian?
Macedonia, right?
No, Moldova.
Moldova, excuse me.
Oh, fun.
Moldova. The name's very Italian, though.
It is. I love that name. So anyway, I go to see one side of my family one day and then the other side the next day. So I'm super excited to see them.
What part of you don't have to get too specific. What part of Connecticut? I'm in the Boston area, and my best friend lives in West Hartford.
Oh my God. Okay, so I live in Boston, and
my
hometown literally is right next to West Hartford.
All right, so sorry, Lucia. I'm gonna
Lucia.
focus on. Yeah,
You
sorry
go
for a
ahead.
second.
You guys go ahead. I'll finish my eyes.
So where do you like Seaport, or you like the North End better? I know that's kind of a trick question.
Probably Seaport.
Seaport, you're betraying your Italian heritage. How are they
More
not kicking you out of here?
more up my alley, to be honest, because the North End has really great food, but other than that, the parking sucks. They don't have anywhere to go out at nighttime. Not really. Like everything closes at dinner time. So those are my cons.
You've been to Improv Asylum?
No, I haven't.
How is that possible? Do you know what it is?
Well, I've only been living here for less than a year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So Improv Asylum is this place that is it does improv, and like they'll like call on you as you like you're sitting there, like you're sitting in the stands, and they'll like call on you. They'll be like, Marissa, noun, and you'll be like car, and then somebody else they'll be like Jake, verb, and I'll be like awesome, and they'll make a whole skit out of that. We should definitely check that out.
That's wild. That seems pretty cool. I think I'd be into that. I think you have to be a little bit outgoing to do something like that.
I'm not that worried about you. I think you're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty outgoing, I'd say.
All right, so tell me what's the most outgoing thing that you've done recently?
Moved to Boston by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
So
would
all
you
my
do that?
Connecticut. And
All your friends are in Connecticut?
for the most part, I think I have one or two here that I kind of grew up with and was able to like start out with, and then kind of made friends going out with them. So yeah, it was pretty out there. Like everyone that I've grown up with and normally hung out with for the last like 10 years is in Connecticut. So it was pretty out there for me to just pick up and move.
I've got a lot of follow-up questions, but I'm going to save this for when we're in person because there's not, I know Alex is going to come on any second now, but I'll save that for when we're in person. But so, okay. So what's your normal like go-to spot in Seaport? Have you been to Envoy?
I have been to Envoy Rooftop. Yeah, I like it. After brunch, it's fun.
Have you been in the winter when they have the igloos? Have you seen that?
I actually just drove by it yesterday, or not yesterday, this past weekend when I was going to Snowport, and I saw it, but I've never been in it.
It looks dope though, right?
Definitely, with all the lights.
Yeah, it looks sick. I want to check that out. That's something that we gotta make happen then.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool.
All right. We got a very important question. Is Marissa old enough to get a driver's license?
Is that for him? Yeah, right?
That's a joke.
That was not my question.
Oh, okay.
No, it was someone asked that. They're just basically saying you look really young. But okay, so the way we kick it off is I'm going to ask you one by one if you would go on a second date with Jake if you guys lived in the same city. So I'll just be brutally honest.
He does live in the same city.
Oh, okay. Well, for Lucia at least. That is. So Lucia, would you go on a second date with Jake? In all honesty,
I would not. And
Okay.
there's not
I could
anything
yell on that
negative
one.
about. I actually don't have anything negative to say about Jake. I just feel like our personalities wouldn't match.
Yeah, that's fair. And I also
There's a
like
little-
as soon as I heard she was in the same city as me, I was like, I have
Right.
to do that.
what about you, Marissa?
I feel like it's hard for me to answer that because we did not really talk for that long. I think that you engaged really well in conversation and asked me some really great questions off the bat. So for that reason, if I was truly single at the moment, then I would, but I'm not. So
There it
Are
is.
you?
Yeah.
Are you like sort of single, or what is truly single?
no, I have a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You seem real like unsure about that. You're like, I think.
No, I just feel bad. I'm here for the experience because I want to
Oh.
help and be on the show, but I do.
No, it's totally cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So then we've had many girls on who have boyfriends who are married. So then the question is, if
Oh,
you were
good.
single, would you go on a date with Jake? It sounds like the answer is yes. If you were, or
Yeah, I think you were super engaging, and I think it's cool that you know the area. So, had I just moved here and met you, I think that it would be fun.
cool. All right, awesome. Do you girls have any feedback for Jake? Anything he could improve on?
I think you were pretty good. I don't know.
Okay.
Lucia,
I mean,
what do you?
I think it's also very like location based. Obviously, I live in Miami, so it's a little bit different here. I mean, I thought you were a little bit corny, but also she lives in Boston and she's a little on the East Coast. So she didn't find you corny. At least I don't feel like she did. So I think it's location based. So I don't know if you should listen to me on this one, but that's just my little feedback.
That's totally fine.
Okay. Word. All right, cool. Awesome, Jake. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Cool. Talk to you, Alex.
Take care, dude. All right. You guys both lost your speed date virginity. Now let's get going. Let's bring on Cortez.
Yo,
What's up, buddy?
Yo.
times because my audio went out.
All right. You finally have your phone down. You're not moving around. I like it. You're finally listening to me.
Well, I have it propped up right now, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. I'm happy. All right. So what are you thinking? One girl, two girls? Which one?
Marissa.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take me and Lucia off for 5 minutes then. We're going to be back.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing very good right now. You know what I mean? Just another day. So, where you from, Marissa?
I'm good. I just got home from work. Your name reminds me of quartz, like the crystal.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be. No, it's like courtroom. Like,
Okay, cool. Nice.
So-
Do you know why your parents named you that?
oh yeah, my dad wanted me to be a basketball player one day, so he named me Cortez.
Wow. Presumptuous of him.
Yeah, very. I'm sure. You saying I can't be a basketball player, huh?
I think you absolutely could anyone could do anything if they put their mind to it.
Yeah. So what would you want to do if you put your mind to it?
I would like to I don't want to be famous, but I would like to be my own boss. So I would like to have my own business, and
Ooh.
I would like to, I think, have my own fashion line, but also just create stuff in general. I like to make jewelry also. So I went to school for fashion. So I'm very into sustainable fashion. So I would love to have my own sustainable fashion line and just make stuff and be able to just have fun and thrift and rework stuff all day.
It sounds you got like this very snazzy pair shirt on. I see, and got some fancy earrings.
Thanks.
So you look like you be a fashion gal. Did you make anything yet?
When I was in school, getting my degree, we had to make stuff, when we were learning. But to be honest, since then, I've just been working, so I haven't really got a chance to do that. Like I said, I did start making jewelry, but I just recently got a sewing machine. So I think I'm gonna start again. If I just have to be good about making time for it.
Yeah, you always gotta make time for good old sewing.
You make me sound like a grandma.
Yeah. You just sit there with your little sewing net. Let me make this nice top. Let me make this.
So what do you do? How do you like to spend your time?
I like my time. You know what I mean? I like going to the bars, hanging out with friends. But usually I'm either working out or I'm working.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's good that you like to stay healthy. What do you do for work?
Ooh, yes.
A guess?
Yeah. What does it look like? Let me give you a hint. I'm not a basketball player.
You what?
I'm not a basketball player. That's the hint.
Okay, that's the only hint. How about, do you work on a team?
Yeah, I do work on a team actually.
Okay. Do you work in an office setting?
You could be in an office, but not all the time though.
Okay, so like hybrid, work from home. Do you work in tech?
No. Let's just say my work is very lethal.
Okay, good.
I'm in the Army.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're in the U.S. Army.
Yes, I am.
Are you stationed somewhere right now?
Yeah, I'm in Georgia right now.
Nice. How do you like it there?
It's pretty shitty, but Savannah's nice though.
Yeah, Savannah looks nice. Is it hot there right now?
Yes. No, not really. It's kind of cold. It was cold today, but yesterday was like 80. So.
Oh, okay. So
they're bipolar.
What do you consider cold?
What I consider cold? Anything under 70.
Okay, because here it's like 35.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No. I remember I came from like Germany 3 days ago. It was like -8 one day. I was like, I'm not coming to work.
Wait a second. So I have a friend that's stationed in Germany right now. His name is Nick, and he's in the U.S. Army.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of Nicks. You know his last name? I know a lot of last names. We run by military.
I don't remember his last name, but he's going out with one of my really good friends currently. And he said he couldn't wait to get home from Germany. So he's coming back to Connecticut.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me, what kind of guys are you into?
What kind of guys am I into?
Yeah.
I typically like foreign guys. To be honest, I find them to be more interesting than American guys. Kind of random, but I just always have kind of been that way. I like somebody who is open-minded and
Check.
open communication. Somebody that is emotionally evolved to a certain point, that wouldn't like put their friends before me. I think in a healthy relationship, you should absolutely be close with your friends and with your partner. But I just am not into someone that's like, all right, babe, like I'm gonna go with my friends like to like watch the game and is gone for like the entire day. And
All right.
Damn, just spoil that moment. We were having a good conversation.
Time flies. All right, Marissa. So same question. Would you, if you were single, go on a second date with Cortez and be brutally honest?
Cortez, I think that you are very nice, and I enjoy talking to you, but I will say I don't think I would
Now
because
my screen froze.
pros are back.
You're good. Yeah, keep going.
Okay. I'm not just because I don't think that we
Back.
have in common. And I think distance wise, I wouldn't see that working. Especially if you don't like the cold, because I don't plan on leaving.
Marissa, assume for argument's sake there's no distance. Assume you guys live in the same city.
Okay. If we lived in the same city, based off of the short amount of time that we talked, I still don't think that we have that much in common.
Okay.
I think we could be good friends, to be honest, but I just romantically, I don't like feel that
Oh,
connection.
come on. Don't do my man Cortez like that with a friend word. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on.
What do you think he could improve on?
Maybe just taking the lead with the conversation. Like you should butt in and like tell me about yourself. Like don't let me go on and on about myself. Cause I feel like I talked a lot and I didn't talk about you in that short amount of time. So that would probably be my best advice that comes to mind.
Yeah, I think what she's getting at is just leading a little bit more. What do you think, Lucia? What could Cortez improve on?
I think honestly the same thing. You were really cocky, but also not leading the conversation. So if you're going to be cocky, which is totally fine, there's a lot of women that are super into it. You also have to be able to show your cockiness in leading more.
Okay.
My feedback is this. So one thing just off the back is just I'm glad you got the phone down, but I would just say lean it back a little bit more, because you're like, that's a lot better because you're like right in there, we can like almost see up your nose. So yeah, I would just say lean back a little bit more. I agree with what Marissa said about leading more. I don't know if I agree with the cocky assessment, but I didn't feel like you were too cocky, but I definitely agree that you could lead more. Like little things you can do. What she said, I have a friend named Nick. You can fuck around. You can be like, holy shit, that's my best friend in the army. Nick? Yeah, fuck yeah. Big dick Nick, right? You can just like troll her a little bit. So I would just kind of run with that kind of stuff a little bit more. That adds a little, I don't know. Let's just say more fun to the conversation. But I do think overall you are getting better, Cortez. You seem less stiff, less serious. So I do think you're making progress. Oh. The internet decides to cock block right as I'm getting to the crescendo of my point. All right, Cortez. We're gonna take you off, buddy. You can just rewatch, I guess, the feedback on. But yeah. All right. Yeah, I think his shit froze. All right, cool. Let's bring. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Yeah. Did you catch any of that? Yo, can't hear you. All right, Cortez, I do got to keep the show moving, so let me just bring you back a little bit later then, because I can't hear you. Yeah, okay. Let's bring on Abi. Yo,
Hi guys, what's up?
what's going on? All
I'm
right, so you
good.
said,
Working as usual. What's up?
I know you're always working. All right, so you said you want to go on a date with Lucia?
Yeah, I will.
All right, cool. I'm going to take me and Marissa off for 5 minutes.
Hey,
Hi,
Lucia.
Lucia.
How are you?
I am doing amazing. How are you?
Perfect, perfect. Doing good.
What do you do
Now
for
I saw
work?
you. It's gonna be better.
Oh, look at you. What a charmer.
Uh-huh. So where you
What do you
from?
do for work?
Lucia. How do you spell it?
Lucia, Lucia.
Lucia? Lucia.
Lucia. Yep, so it's spelled in Romanian, which makes
Oh,
it
you're
Lucia
Romanian.
instead of Lucia. I'm from Moldova,
Cute. My favorite.
but we speak Romanian. Your favorite? Have you been to Moldova?
Uh-huh. I have dated a girl from there.
Ah, got it, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So what brought you here?
Okay. Well, an airplane.
Perfect.
My mother
I was
along with
thinking more
it.
I was thinking more like a horse and carriage thing, but
Horse and carriage
airplane's
over
good
the
too.
ocean?
No, something like flying in the air, some shit like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Magic stuff.
Maybe a broom, magic carpet.
That's more like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. I
Aladdin
can.
brought me over.
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine us as well flying in that. You sitting in front, I'm standing behind you, guiding you all the way, and
On a carpet
uh-huh.
over an ocean. I'm pretty adventurous, but I don't know. I don't know if that's an adventure I'd sign up for.
No? Oh,
I don't know. Looks a little on the scary
we'll see.
side. I'm petrified of heights. I love airplanes and I love flying, but I'm petrified of heights.
Don't worry, I'll hold you.
You hold my hand the whole time while I'm
Yeah.
crying.
I won't let you cry. What you talking about, girl?
You won't let me cry? Ugh, okay.
Ooh. I like your style. I like your robe. It's pretty sexy.
You like my robe? Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going for a little kimono vibe today.
Uh-huh. Perfect. I just want you like this on a romantic date.
Oh, in a robe?
For sure.
That's fine. I'll just throw some stripper heels on and put my robe on. I'll be on my way. Where are we having dinner?
Perfect. Dinner at my place. What you like wine?
Dinner at your place? Oh, silly goober. No, you gotta wine and dine a girl. Out in
I will.
public where it's safe.
I
First date at your house and you want me in a robe and heels? Oh no.
yes. Yes, that's my way
Yes.
to go. But we can
Okay.
talk about it. We can work around it. I'm not
Got
stiff.
it.
Yeah. So tell me something else. What do you do for fun?
What I do for fun? I like to travel. So I do work a lot,
Nice.
and when I'm not working, I like to get on a plane and go places.
Perfect.
Not a magic carpet, but an actual airplane that's fully covered, and nobody needs to hold my hand.
Cool. Where are you right now? Which city?
So I live in Miami. I am down where the
Nice.
warmth is. No snow.
No snow? No, I like snow.
I do too, but only for Christmas. So I might go home for Christmas. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to make it happen. I have another trip
Perfect.
coming up here next
It's
week.
it's Christmas time. You can just call me. I'll come along. We can meet your parents and we can seal the deal later.
Wow. I don't know. My mom is pretty mean. Are you sure you're ready for that?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll charm her.
Have you met Eastern European moms before?
I have not. It's gonna be first time for me.
Well, yeah. Might want to do
But
some
I'm
research
confident in
first
my
before you sign up for
abilities.
that. Are you confident? I
What?
like that. I said I like that. Confidence is key.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So are you?
All right. Lucia. would you go on a second date with Abby if you guys were in the same city?
I would. I like his banter.
Okay.
He's a little I need him to take it down a notch on the sexual stuff on the first meet.
Okay.
Little out of
You go on
hand.
this.
Girls don't like that. I am confident enough to be able to be cool with it and be able to kind of make fun of it. But I know a lot of girls that would scare them off instantly.
Okay, so second date, yes, but maybe not straight to the house.
Definitely not to a house, not for a long time. You got to remember too, I've been a bartender for 13 years. So I am used to this type of conversation and I can deter it pretty easily. But
Okay. What are some tips you give him? What are some things he could improve on?
well, he actually did a pretty good job asking a whole lot of questions. He asked questions. I did ask him where he worked like 3 times and he never answered.
My bad. Don't worry, I'll tell you all that on our romantic date.
On our romantic date, not at your house.
We'll see.
Not at your house.
Cool.
All right, so my feedback is I did feel like you kind of ran out of things to say at times. It got a little stale at times, so I would just I guess not have that happen. I probably wouldn't push as hard or as explicitly for the straight to the house thing. So when she's like, "Where we're going to do this date," I'd probably be a little bit more vague. I'd be like, "I don't know. We'll just see where the night takes us," or something like that. It's probably better to be a little bit more vague, and then you can, as you build up more comfort, you can invite her over. Those are the quick tips off the top of my head. Do you have anything to add, Marissa?
Yeah, I definitely agree with everything that you guys both said. To be honest, I'm surprised that you would want to go on a second date.
I was surprised too, actually.
Not gonna lie. Just because like personally, like maybe that's just I just go for more down to earth, like more of a down to earth vibe. And I'm sure like you're really fun. Again, I feel like you're someone who I would want to be friends with. But as far as dating, I definitely am looking for someone that shows qualities of that they're like looking for, I don't know, like somebody to invest in, like whether it's time, energy, whatever. And I feel like in those first few conversations, it's important to point out things that are important to you and I don't know, just kind of strategically talk to them to get their interest rather than just like careless small talk, because we all have like enough of that every day at
But it
work.
was like a 5 minute date. Like you can have like serious talk or like fun talk, right?
Here's how I would explain it. You want to try to ideally combine both. So you can have like too much fluff or not enough fluff. So if you have not enough fluff, it's just like really serious and it's like, okay, like wow, this is like really intense. But if you go the opposite direction, you have a lot of fluff. It's like, yeah, this was funny, it was lighthearted, but I feel like I don't know a single thing about this person. And like the whole thing just feels like kind of like a joke. So what ideally is you want to have this like where it's kind of in the middle, where the girl's still getting those good emotions, you're cracking jokes, you're having fun, but there's also some things that you learn about her and she learns about you, so she feels like the whole thing is not a joke. So that's kind of like the best way I could explain that.
So some serious and some funny mixture of both.
Well said.
I like that. I like that because you are very fun. You are fun.
So this was like funny thing.
A few things.
Yeah. So you probably could go a little less on the fluff and a little bit more on the serious.
I see. But how was it overall though? Like, okay.
Well, she said she's down to go out with you, just not straight to the house. So it's a good reaction.
Perfect.
Pretty good.
I'll text you on Instagram then.
Okie dokie. Bye, buddy. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Good times. Okay. I know you got to dip pretty soon, Lucia. We got another guy who actually wants to go with you.
Hey there. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, Lucia, I choose you.
Okay.
Oh boy. Like a Pokemon.
How's
gotta
that?
catch them all. We got the red and blue.
Not catch them all. Catch the right one.
Okay. I'm going to take me and Marissa off.
Oh, hello, Lucia. How are you tonight?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good. Hopefully your night is going as beautifully as the moonlight outside.
Oh, I haven't gotten a chance to see the moon just yet, but I will soon.
Oh, but how's your night going so far?
It's good. It's good. I
that's
got a
good.
workout in. Got
that's
some
good.
fresh Christmas nails. We're doing good.
Oh, can I see them?
Yes, you may.
Oh, very beautiful. It must have cost
Thank
a
you,
lot
thank
though.
You know,
Ah,
beauty is pain, and not just physical
hmm
pain, sometimes financial pain.
but it's all worth it in the end.
It is very worth it to have snowflakes
Hmm
on your fingers.
Ah, that is true. So I have one question for you. If you could be anywhere
Okay.
in the world right now, where would it be?
Right now,
Yes,
I
right now.
actually, at this exact moment, I would
Hmm
love to be in Germany at the Christmas markets.
Oh, nice. So you're a Christmas girl then. That explains the
I am
nails.
obsessed with Christmas. I am obsessed with
Yeah.
Christmas. I actually most holidays, but Christmas is number one on my
hmm
list. So
Ah,
I did some Christmas
yeah.
market shopping in Copenhagen a few years
Nice.
back, and
Yeah.
I've done Iceland during Christmas time. I've done New
Ah,
York during
okay.
Christmas time, and
You're filling up that passport,
right,
eh?
always, always. I have another
Uh-huh.
international trip next week.
Ah. Does that mean you can't stay in one place for too long then?
I wouldn't say so because when it comes to living, I like to come home to
Yeah.
a station home, but
I
there's
gotcha. Your
a
home
big
base.
world, so I would like to
Yeah.
see as much of it as I possibly can.
That's good. So, have you been going around the world like constantly, like every year, or is it like twice a year, or is it just like whenever?
So I try to hit 4 different countries a year.
Hmm
So I'm going on my
Ah,
fourth country next week. And then I have
nice.
my national travel as well that I do quite a bit. I do have friends all over the country, so I like to visit them and visit family.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, at least 4 countries a year, though. That's always my goal.
Nice. That is a good goal. So it's more like a bucket list type of thing.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a bucket list.
Hmm
They're personal goals that I actually meet every year.
Ah, that's good
It's just
actually.
every year you have
Yeah.
you make your set of goals and you need to meet them, and
hmm
this is it. I need to see my 4 countries. Some of them are second visits. This summer I went to Italy, and that was not my
Nice.
first time in Italy, but I got to see it
Ah,
again and see certain areas again, and then see a couple
okay.
new cities as well.
Oh, that's good. I love that. You got like the travel bug in you. That means you're like
Always,
adventurous and
always,
open-minded.
always, always. I do a lot of solo travel too, so
Oh,
I like to
nice.
hit different countries by myself.
Yeah. You didn't ask me where I would want to be right now if I could be anywhere in the world.
Oh, okay. Well, let's ask you,
Oh,
where would you like to be?
me and you on my balcony, sharing a glass of wine, looking at the stars. Since it's a night over here,
Oh,
a bit of a romantic if you haven't guessed
you're
it.
romantic. All right.
Hmm
Interesting. Where do you live that your balcony is so exciting?
Uh, Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Uh-huh.
Chilly.
Yeah, it is. It's like I think -2, -3 now. It just snowed a couple days ago.
Okay.
All
Sounds
Oh,
right.
cool.
All right, Lucia, would you go on a second date with Terry? In all honesty.
I would not, Terry.
oh,
Oh,
All
you
right.
are very sweet. You are a sweetheart. I don't what is this obsession with men trying to take me home on your show?
I think
no, it's not that.
they get it from me, but I don't think they don't do
Uh-huh.
it correctly. But yeah, it's from my thing. That's kind of what I'm synonymous for. But I do it in a little bit of a different way, where it works a little better. But yeah, so I feel like I'm
Mhm.
partially responsible for that. But yeah, anyway,
Okay,
so
lay it
so
on me.
what are
I
some
can
feedback?
handle it.
I just think you are very nervous. Like I can feel how nervous you are through the phone
Ah,
and through the video.
yeah.
Um,
Well, it is my
just
first time
definitely
doing
need to
this.
right. So it's just fine. Definitely a little bit work on self-confidence, and if this is a good thing
Mhm.
for you to build that up and be able to talk to people and be able to start to do dating, definitely keep coming back and doing Alex's show, and I think they'll be
All
very
right.
helpful.
What's up,
Alex,
Jocelyn? You made it to the party.
you there?
Yes, finally.
We were worried about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was worried about.
Yeah,
Alex, do you have any feedback for me?
I think I agree with what Lucia said that you seem nervous. It also like I'm assuming you weren't paying attention to the last speed date because it was just kind of funny because the last guy like invited her straight to the house and she's like, oh, I don't like that.
Oh yeah, that other
It felt,
guy.
it
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
like it felt almost like you were trolling her by doing the same exact thing. Like,
Oh
oh,
no, I wasn't.
okay, so I do think like that's why sometimes it's good to like pay attention to shit. But yeah, I think the big thing was the nervousness, honestly.
Do you have anything like? Do you have any like suggestions I can like?
I'll be honest, I wasn't
help
paying
improve on
attention
it?
to you as much as I usually am because I was helping
Oh.
Jocelyn troubleshoot her tech thing. So I was only half
Oh
paying
no.
attention. But I think the nervousness thing is a good start. But yeah, just keep coming back on the shows. I'll give
Oh
you.
yeah, I was gonna ask if we could come back on. And Alex, I wanted to say, I've been watching you for like a year now, and I feel like you're almost like one of the pioneers in like the dating scene right now. I feel like you and like Chris from Good Looking Loser are like right like up there.
Cool. Well, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the feedback.
Bye, buddy. Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Terry.
Thank you.
All right, Jocelyn, you want to since you're new to the party, you want to do a quick little introduction?
I'm Jocelyn Jane. I am an adult film star, and I live in Miami.
Cool. What part of Miami are you in?
I'm in like the Kendall area, more or less.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Lucia is in Sunny
Yeah.
Isles, and I'm in Berkeley.
I'm in Sunny Isles, so I'm like 30 minutes north.
Yeah, the only person who's left out is Marissa. She's all the way in Boston. I don't know what the hell she's doing there.
Hey,
Just freezing her ass off, most likely.
definitely.
Cool.
So I actually, you know what's funny? I actually looked at possibly wanting to move to Boston next.
Really?
There is a study that said that the best, I think it was like the best or top 5 best men are in Boston.
I will say.
And then I talked to one of my best friends, and she said, absolutely the fuck not. So I don't know. I just feel like I should do some. Clearly, the best guys are in Miami.
So I will say, I think that if you're trying to meet somebody, it's a really great area just because there are so many schools. There's a lot of educated people. There's a lot of diversity. It's great. It's definitely somewhere I would suggest visiting before moving, but I love it personally. So.
All right.
I visited.
Let's
I just ate
let's keep the party going. So, Lucia, do you have to dip or do you want to stay for a little bit
longer?
I
do have to dip. I do. I mean, I could do like 5 more minutes if the next person did want to talk to me, but and otherwise I can dip.
We'll see. Let's see who. Let's bring on Greg. Yo, what up, buddy? Yep. Oh, look, Jocelyn. Here's another officer, your fellow coworker.
Fellow coworker.
Your coworkers joined. No, the reason I'm saying that is because her email. Well, I don't want to dox her email, but it has.
Officer. Oh, I got you. There's a police reference. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a police reference in it.
Right,
Greg. So who are you going to go on a date with? You're going to do 2 girls, 1 girl. What are you thinking?
Honestly, I'll do Marissa.
Marissa. Okay. Yeah. All right, Lucia. So then I'm assuming you're going to dip. Do you want to plug your Instagram or whatever? Anything you want to drive traffic to?
Sure. Moldovan Princess. Come on and visit.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming on. You were fun. Definitely come back in the future.
Awesome. Just let me know.
Спокойной ночи. Пока.
Спокойной ночи, дорогие.
Another Russian. Okay, so you said who? You said Marissa or Jocelyn? All right, cool. So Jocelyn, I'm gonna take me and you off for a few minutes while they I guess flirt on camera, and then I'll bring us back on.
How's your night going so far?
My night is good. How's yours?
Just, looking for trouble.
Looking for trouble?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Did the cop outfit not give it away?
So, yeah, do you just, dress up in cosplay, costume, on the reg? Or what's up?
On the reg?
Yeah.
I like how you say that, on the reg. So, this was actually for a Halloween costume, but here's the best part. I'm actually going to be a cop at some point, so I think it's kind of fitting.
Okay, fun. So you're almost trying to manifest your future with your Halloween costume here.
Yeah, I started doing it for shits and giggles, and then once in a while I'm like, let me just bring out the cop hat. Why not? Just and play the role.
That's fun. I like that. Yeah.
Do you? You seem like a pretty adventurous girl. I feel like, you go on a lot of adventures.
I would say so. I definitely like to travel as much as I can. I like to go to music festivals. I like to go on vacation, but like who doesn't? That's kind of basic.
Yeah.
So what's your idea of an adventure?
An adventure? Honestly, I think music festivals are pretty chill. You should elaborate on that. I'm curious, like, what kind of music you like to listen to and stuff like that.
I like house music.
Ooh, okay. Tell me more.
I like tech house to be specific.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you interested in like house music at all?
I love house. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was like the craziest house show you've ever been?
Well, since I moved to Boston, I've been to a lot because everybody comes through Boston and New York. So the craziest one that I've been to was probably Boiler Room when they came to here.
Okay.
Do you know what Boiler Room is?
Yeah, my friend, he actually talks about it. He goes up to NYC every now and then, and he sends me like clips of it. It's pretty legit, honestly.
Cool. Yes. That was pretty awesome because what they do for Boiler Room is they have the DJ set up like in the crowd almost.
Yeah.
So it's pretty wild. It's different.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Actually, we're gonna go to Izu for our like first date. That'd be pretty fucking rad.
Izu.
Yeah, you ever been?
I haven't. Yeah, that's in New York. So tell me more about yourself, Greg.
What exactly would you like to know?
Did you go to school? Are you in school? What did you go to school for?
Yeah. Criminal justice major. Getting my bachelor's. What about you?
I graduated, I think about 3 years ago now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got my bachelor's in communication and fashion design.
That's pretty awesome. Were you like a sorority girl or like?
No life for me. That's not my vibe.
No. Why isn't that your vibe?
Nothing against it for people that like it. To each its own. But for me, I think I just like to be free, and being a part of that, if I feel like is.
Yeah, I could tell. You're probably glad that I'm not a frat boy. You're like, this fucking guy, Greg. Thankfully, he's not a frat boy. But yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of guy friends that are in frats. I've dated someone that was in a frat, and it was.
Oh, yeah?
I am like, there was a lot of fun parties and things that we went to, but now that I've kind of like grown up a little bit, even though everyone on here thinks that I'm super young, I'm 25. So I
don't think you're super young.
I was looking at the comments and I'm like, jailbait, like.
Nah. Let's hope you're not jailbait. I mean, I am dressed.
Yeah, look, somebody just
yourself.
Looks like she's fresh out of high school. Guys, it's just because I'm not.
No, you're too cute to be jailbait. I mean, let's hope, right?
Definitely not. I'm 25. Thank you. That's very nice.
No, you look your age, I would say. Definitely not younger. No jailbaits. So what's something you like to eat? Tell me about like favorite food.
Yeah, my favorite food. So I like to eat healthy. So I really love fruit, but my favorite meal I would probably say is some really well-seasoned salmon and rice and broccoli. I don't know if that sounds kind of boring, but that's my
sounds pretty good, actually. So we're going to go for our second date. We're going to get some healthy food, and I'm going to be shirtless while we do it just because I'm a fucking baller like that. So it's going to be pretty fucking dope.
Oh, right. That sounds exciting.
Spontaneous, right? You got to always keep it like very adventurous. You can't be predictable. You got to like, gotta keep it flowing.
Right.
Yeah, very fun.
Hey.
All right, Marissa, I hope you were enjoying those comments. Would you go on a second date with Greg if you were single?
If I was single, I think that I would give Greg a chance on a second date just because you have so much energy and you're so excited. And I really like to surround myself with people that have that type of energy. As far as if things would go further than that, I don't really know, only because I feel like with your excitement, you also are eager to please. So I almost feel like you would tell me that you like all the same things that I like, and then I might find out like a few months later that you actually don't like any of those things, and you just are like,
yeah, I get it. You think he might be a premature ejaculator. I mean, that's It's a
Gave it
common.
away. Damn, now
common
the
thought.
cat's out the
He's a little
bag.
too excited. He's gonna bust in like 20 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. I told you not to say that, Alex.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, she'd still get mostly yes. Greg, you know, I think it would be fun. Go on a date with Jocelyn as well.
Let's do it. Oh, she's an adult star, right?
Yeah. You
Let's
guys,
fuck
you
it.
guys will have that in common. You can bond over that. I'm
Ooh.
gonna take me and Marissa off.
Hey. So tell me more about the adult industry. Let's explore that.
Yeah, so I got in about 6 years ago. I played a cop on a site, and it just kind of took off.
Yeah. Kind of like Sarah J, or like who are some of your favorites?
Well, Sarah J is actually a friend of mine.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Ooh.
trying to think who my favorites are that I haven't met or slept with.
Ron Jeremy?
No, that's a hard pass. No, thank you.
Damn, poor Ron. I'm gonna tell him that now. I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Okay. I don't care.
So wait, tell me more about that. Like,
we're about to be or something.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's hear some honorable mentions.
So who I would probably like to fuck, Lisa Ann for sure is on my list. Angela White.
Okay.
And I feel like I fucked everyone that I've wanted to fuck.
Yeah. What do you think about Sasha Fox? You know her?
No.
Ooh, you gotta check her out after the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll be checking out my fans first.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it'll be up your alley.
It's cutting out. It keeps cutting out.
Oh yes, how is it now? All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Sexy cop in the building. You hear me?
Yeah,
good. We're good. Crystal clear. All right, so seems like my OnlyFans would be up your alley.
Oh, I have an OnlyFans too.
Do you? How do you get down? Like you do DSM, DP, like ass eating, all the above?
No DPs, no anal.
Okay, fair play. Girl on girl, or like, are you like female?
Girl, boy, girl, solo.
Yeah, gotcha. So if we have a threesome, you'd be okay with it?
Depends on who the other.
Wait, what'd you say?
And
okay. Assume. All right. Let's say you, me, Lisa Ann. I know that's a def.
For sure.
Yeah, because Lisa Ann, she got that like MILF status. There's like certain like porn stars that just like they can pull it off. Like I forget. There's this one like really cute Asian MILF. I can't think of her name. It's not Asia Askira though. Like I'm probably not gonna be sitting here trying to guess it for 2 minutes. But yeah. So if you're into that.
Ember Snow.
Oh, no, it might be not Sharon Lee. Trying to think, she does like a lot of like orgies, lesbian scenes, stuff like that. You know, something that might be up your alley.
I don't know. I think you're thinking of either Ember Snow or Crystal Davis, maybe.
I'll have to definitely look that up after. So tell me more. Are you like a spontaneous person or?
Yes, I'm definitely spontaneous, and I also like EDM and house music.
Let's explore that. What artists do you listen to? EDM.
So I like more old school. Like I really like Sigma a lot. Pretty Lights was one of my favorites. Yeah. But I also like Bijou and like some of the more new artists, obviously. But yeah, I'm trying to think who. I mean, Bass Nectar is kind of.
Yeah, Bass Nectar. Good old Bass Nectar. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Skrillex too. Like it's like you have to be in the mood for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Is that music you could get down to? Like, let's say they're like, all right, you gotta fuck to Bass Nectar. Would you be like, nah, or you'd be like, okay, I might be down with that?
Nah, I would have to pick the song. It has to be like particular song. Like it can't be because sometimes
like what?
It's like too much.
What's your get down?
Definitely Sigma, Nobody to Love. That was my ringtone for years, actually.
Oh yeah, so you must really love it. You're like, oh shit, there's that song. You're like, people should call me more.
Yeah.
No, good choice. I like the old stuff too. I feel like the more music evolves it kind of, not that it's bad, but it definitely is missing a lot of the old school stuff has. It's like that pizzazz, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I honestly, Pretty Lights, like I really like, I forgot what song it is. I think it's Sunday School where he takes part of like one of Biggie's verses and puts it in there.
I like Pretty Lights too. You know the song Finally Moving? You know the song Finally Moving?
Yes. All of their stuff I love, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. So Marissa, so Jocelyn, okay, so you gotta answer this question brutally honestly. Would you go on a date with Greg?
No.
Okay. No worries. What did you not like, or what do you think you could have done better?
Oh, you mean like based off of what we're doing now? Yes.
Yeah, he didn't ask
absolutely.
you to like shoot a porn with me. He's just asking you to go a date with me.
What do you
Don't get ahead of yourself?
What did you think it was off like?
No, I thought I don't know. But yes, I would. Based we like the same thing.
Cool.
So yes,
Have you worried there for a second?
Okay. All right. What do you think? Is there anything you think he could improve on?
No, I think he was pretty good.
Hey.
I'm trying to think.
By the way,
if there's
we have a mutual friend. I'm also friendly with Sarah J.
Oh yeah, she was on the podcast.
Yeah, she's been on this cast a few times. Not for porn, for like podcasts. Just to clarify.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would bang Sarah J. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, Marissa. So what are your thoughts? What did you think of Greg cheating on you with Jocelyn?
So that would just never happen because Jocelyn is clearly like levels ahead of Greg maturity wise. I think there's a clear like age difference, but then also just maturity in general. So I think that if we were in a bar setting, say me and Greg were together, I personally don't think that Jocelyn would be interested. That's just my opinion. And I just think that I think our conversation went a little bit better, Greg, than yours and Jocelyn's. I feel like, I don't know if maybe she made you a little bit nervous.
No, not at all.
No?
I perform good in front of the camera.
Okay, maybe it's just you're like,
you'd fight for me though, right? You'd be like, you wouldn't let Jocelyn get to me. You'd be like, no, stay away. I gotcha.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too mature for you too. I don't know. How old are you?
Take a guess.
Like 20?
27.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Like playful. You're just a playful guy.
Yeah. It's just a totally different type of conversation. It's two totally different
know, because it's like
but that's actually like you want to do that. You want to modify your approach based on who you're talking to.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I see that as a good thing. All right, cool, awesome. Thanks for coming on, Greg.
Appreciate Great stuff, guys. Hey, cheers.
Good, everybody. All right. See, you lost. Wasn't that bad, Jocelyn? Nothing like Fresh and Fit, right?
That's all I have to say about that. They can suck my dick from the back too, but yeah.
Do you mind if I share the story with the audience?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
So Jocelyn, me and Jocelyn were like DMing. I was getting her on the podcast, and she was like, I don't know. She's like, I've done this before, and like it led to like people being rude to me. And I was just like, oh, let me guess, you were on Fresh and Fit. She's like, damn, yeah. So I was telling her that like the PWF experience is nothing like the Fresh and Fit experience.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring on the next person. We got Dennis. I think I kind of like this style where actually each guy goes on with both girls. So then there's two perspectives. I think I'm gonna keep doing that actually. It's a little.
Yo, what's up, Alex?
What's up? All right.
I'm
What
doing good.
do you think? You're gonna do two girls? You're gonna have to do both of them at some point anyway. So do you want to do two?
You want me to do one and then you want me to do two back to back like Greg did, or both of them? Like, all right, I can do them back to back.
Okay. Who do you want to start with?
Marissa.
Okay. Innocent Marissa. I'm gonna take me and Jocelyn off for a few minutes.
Yo, I'm Dennis. Nice to meet you, Marissa. How are you doing today?
Hi, Dennis. I'm doing pretty good. I worked 12 hours today, and I still
Where
have
do
here.
where do you work at?
I don't want to say exactly, but I work
Oh
in
yeah.
I work
What industry? What industry?
fashion industry.
Oh damn, that's crazy. I like fashion too. I'm wearing like some off-white right now.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you
You
like
can see that.
yeah.
Virgil Abloh, you like him?
Yeah, I like off-white.
Yeah, that sweater looks good on you. The blue, I think it like looks good on your skin tone.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur, so I do a couple different things. Direct marketing, internet marketing. I'm a magician. I do entertainment. You should check out my YouTube channel. And yeah, so I just do like I have a little business online selling kratom, mykratombox.com. We help busy and stressed out people relax and enjoy life through the use of kratom. But so yeah, I do that, and then I do entertainment like magic shows, weddings. I be sawing girls in half, putting them back together again, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, where are you at right now? Like, what city?
So pause. I have some questions. That was a lot of information. So what is kratom? Sorry, I don't even know what that is.
It's like a natural plant. It's like a South Asian plant. Like it helps people. It's like in the coffee family and the opioid family, so it helps like stimulate you and relax you.
Oh.
A lot of like Alex uses it because he has Lyme disease and he has chronic pain, so it helps with that.
Okay, that's
But
nice. I love helping people, so that's awesome. I think
yeah,
that's
it's like a natural plant. Like you know what opioids are, right? Like
of course.
Perks, hydros. It's in the same family, but it's a plant, you know. So a lot of people prefer to take that as opposed to a painkiller.
Okay. Have you done a lot of research on it?
Yes, I'm very well informed. Yeah, I was actually I was just talking with the founder of one of the biggest kratom companies today. We've been going back and forth trying to work out a partnership.
So what's the difference between that and
But like I don't want to talk too much about myself. I want to know about you. Like tell me about you. What are you into? What are your hobbies?
Okay. My hobbies. I like to go thrifting. I like to work out. I like to
You read books? Like you like books? I love books.
I will say I love learning, but it's hard for me to get myself to pick up the books that I own, so I like to watch videos. So yeah, more videos I'd say.
Is there a book that if you read it would change your life, you think?
To be honest, I'm sure there's many books out there that would change my life, but I don't know of them.
Like, oh, you don't have it. Like a lot of people have like a book, like they know it's going to change their life, but like they have it and they just like never want to read it or open it. So, but yeah, you know, I like reading because it helps like build your focus. Like, you know, a lot of people are so ADHD with smartphones and whatnot. And, you know, at first I could only focus for 10 minutes. And, you know, it's like working out. You build the focus muscle. It goes from 10 minutes to 20 minutes to, you know, so that's why I love reading so much. I'm also a big fan of meditation, you know, just trying to get your head right.
Oh.
I would recommend you do that after you work out. Like, I work out and then I meditate for 10 minutes. It helps slow down the heart rate. There's a lot of positive benefits to it.
Okay.
All right. I'm keeping these. I'm gonna move these to 4 minutes since we're moving to we're gonna try this new format. Okay, so Marissa, same question as always. Would you go on a second date with Dennis, or if you're single, that is?
I would not go on a second date with Dennis. So Dennis, I think that it's really great that you want to come on here and learn more about communicating with women. And I hope that it will be beneficial to you, me and Alex's advice and too. I think that I definitely felt like I couldn't really get a word in edgewise. Like you would ask me a question and then I would like kind of start to answer and then you would kind of almost like talk over me. So that would be my biggest takeaway from our conversation. So I think maybe just relax a little bit and just go a little bit slower. Like don't just let the words come out like from your thoughts, you know?
Yeah, I actually wrote that down in my notes too. You do have this habit, Dennis, of asking a question and then, like, as someone is answering that question, interrupting them. I noticed you did to me quite a lot last night. So yeah, that will definitely like rile people up. Maybe it's kind of useful and for debates, but definitely not good for dating. I wouldn't bring up kratom as most people don't know what that is,
I mean,
or ever use the word opiate, as there's a negative connotation with that. So I would, even though I love kratom, I would never bring this up on a date. Also, when you change the topic, you got to do it in like a more smooth way. So when you're like, well, actually, I don't want to talk about myself too much. I want to talk about you. Like that has to be done in a smoother way because it comes off a little abrupt. So the way I would do that would be like, okay, I feel like we covered me a lot. Like let's talk about you a little bit, Marissa, and we can talk about me later or something like that. It's got to be in a little bit more of a smooth way. Do you have anything to add, Jocelyn?
Exactly that. And usually what I say to people is, well, enough about me. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can just address, so I was reading a PUA book and it's like, you need to cut their threads. So, I think that's a bad habit that I developed. And, you know, it is kind of useless just like cutting their threads to try to be alpha and like control. So you're right. That's something, I'm going to be more aware of and focus on. And as for yesterday, yeah, I'm still getting used to like this whole like internet thing. So like when there's 6 people, it's hard, but I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
And then Alex, if she asks me like what I'm doing, like that's what I'm doing. So you don't think like how should I have responded? Like if I have a kratom company.
Yeah, I would just say something like, I have a marketing business. I also have my own business where we sell herbal supplements. Like, there's no need to. If she asks you further and further, then you can tell her about it. But when you use the word opiate, the connotation is really negative. It's like
I mean,
it's not a
for
word
some
that, like,
for some people it has a great connotation.
For 99.9% of women, it's a negative connotation. But yeah. So okay. So you ready? All right. So I'm gonna take me and Marissa off, and let's see what happens with you and Jocelyn. 1 second.
Hello, I'm Dennis. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Jocelyn. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
I like that dress on you. It's like really colorful and vibrant.
Oh, thank you.
I like the necklace too. Little gold necklace. I like that.
Thank you. So what do you do for a living?
I'm an entrepreneur. I have like 2 different businesses right now. One is like an entertainment business. I do magic for weddings, bar mitzvahs, parties, stuff like that. And then I do internet marketing. So I sell some supplements online. What about you? I actually didn't. Nah, I didn't bring anything with me. My bad. But you can check out my YouTube channel, Dennis Wynn.
Okay.
Or let me try this. Think of a number between 1 and 10. You got it?
Yes.
All right. Look at me. Think of it. Was the number you were thinking of 7?
No.
Damn. Nah, but yeah, I'm usually more prepared, but I'm just chilling at work, you know?
Oh, okay.
Or chilling at my brother's, yeah. But what do you do? Tell me about yourself.
So I'm from Miami.
Are you Polish, by the way?
I have some Polish in me, but I'm not. I'm mostly Irish.
Oh, damn, that's same. I'm Polish and Irish too. Have you ever been to Ireland? It's beautiful. Beautiful like you.
No, oh, thank you. I've always wanted to go
though. We should plan like a little trip together, like if you want. Like
yeah, sure. Where have you always wanted to go?
To be honest, like I haven't left the US yet. Like, you know, I'm based in Chicago. I've been to like a couple different states, but you know, never out of the country. What about you? Where are you at right now?
I'm in Miami, but I've traveled a little bit here and there.
My friend. Oh, my bad. Continue.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, my friend Alex, he lives in Miami. He lives in Brickell. I'm gonna come visit him. I'm gonna visit him in a couple months. We should link up. I can show you a magic trick then in real life.
Okay. Sounds good. So where have you always wanted to travel to? Anywhere in the world, where's the first place you would go?
I want to go to Israel. Like, you know, it has a lot of holy spots I wanted to go visit. Like I'm into like spirituality and, you know, trying to like find yourself, and like, you know, Israel just has like a very rich history and a lot of different historical spots that I want to visit and just get that energy. You know how when you go to like certain places, it just like gives you a certain energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to.
All right. So Jocelyn, same question that I posed to Marissa. Would you go on a second date with Dennis if you guys were in the same city? And be brutally honest. Okay. No. What do you think? What do you think you could have done better?
I don't think I was the best at communicating either. But I feel like it's a little difficult to connect with you, Dennis. But like I think you did better with me than you did with Marissa. I think you're getting better.
Can you elaborate? What do you mean by it's hard to connect with me?
So like what we were saying earlier, like I feel like we still talk over each other a lot, and that's also my fault too. But you should always just like wait for the person to stop talking. I'm not good at that either though. So, but
yeah, I think that's definitely a sticking point I need to work on. Like I was gonna interrupt you, and then I said, "Oh, like you know, you can keep going." So you know,
yeah, I know,
I'm getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know, I like this.
Yeah.
Where were you going with the magic trick 1 from 10? Was it just that most people picked the number 7?
Yeah, I didn't have anything on me, so I just thought I should 7 is like the number most people choose. What number were you thinking of? Like, I'm just curious. 3?
9.
9.
9.
Jocelyn
6 or 9.
But yeah, ask Alex. My magic tricks are really good.
His magic tricks are legitimately good. I have seen them with my own eyes. But yeah, cool, awesome. Thanks for coming on, Dennis. Appreciate you, buddy.
Do you or her have any feedback on the date I just went on?
Not really. I think it was pretty much summed up already. Like I summed up my feedback for the first for Marissa. I don't think I have any new feedback for Jocelyn or anything like that. I think you do kind of have a tendency to go on monologues. So I would just maybe ask more questions and make less statements in general.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks for all the work you do. Keep it up, Alex.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good night, man. Take care. All right. Let's bring on. I love this guy. Yo, guys, by the way, we have 200, almost 250 live viewers, and we have literally 40 likes. Can you guys all do me a favor? Just smash that like button. It takes 2 seconds. And it really helps in the algorithm. You know, this kind of content usually gets buried in the algorithm. So if you guys all smash the like button, it really helps the show. So can everyone just go ahead and quickly do that? Okay, let's bring on Not So Condescending.
Not so condescending.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, Alex.
Hey, how you doing, man? I like the mask.
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Chilling. All right, so who do you want to go on a date with first?
Wait, first?
Yeah, or you can do both of them.
Well, no, I want to go individually.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so let's start
with Marissa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take me and Jocelyn off.
Hello, Marissa. Simonetti?
Yeah. What's your name?
Mine? Oh, it's Hugh.
What is it?
Hugh. Hugh.
Hugh? Oh, hi, Hugh.
Hello, Marissa. Wait, you moved rooms.
My phone was dying, so I'm sitting
Oh.
on it now.
I was gonna ask you about the disco ball in your room. Do you
I
like to get a little festive on the weekends or what?
Of course, who doesn't?
I love to.
Yeah.
I see, like I walk around everywhere with this thing on, you know. I like to dance on the dance floor with it, you know. There's something
Like,
mysterious and romantic about dancing with a man in a mask.
I would not agree with that unless I was at a masquerade party.
What?
I need to know, like,
Where's the fun in that?
what's the deal? Oh, I kind of like to know who I'm touching. Like, I want to know what they look like. So I wouldn't want them to be wearing a mask.
The fun part is the mystery, though. Have you ever seen the movie V for Vendetta?
A long time ago when I was young, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a political movie with a twinge of romance. And the guy wears a mask the entire time, but she falls in love with him. So how does that work?
Did that movie have like a big effect on you or something? And that's why you created this like persona?
Absolutely.
Can I see what's underneath the mask?
Not yet. We have to make sure we're compatible. This is the ultimate Turing test. If we can connect without the face to face first, then we can connect with face.
Okay, I like that. That's good. I like that method. Very
So you are conceding a little bit. There's a fun aspect to the mystery of it.
Yeah, I think it's fun, but also to me, the first emotion is like scary.
Scary. Do I strike you as scary? Do you think I'm gonna like throw you in a body bag and drag you through the forest?
Maybe you're in a pitch black room with like metal covering.
Well, it's only plastic, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, most people get that impression. I'm not sure why, but I gave that shit up for Lent like a year ago, so you don't have to worry about that.
So, are you religious?
No, not particularly.
Participate in Lent?
No, I just use Lent interchangeably with like something I gave up.
Okay.
Some people said it was a bad habit, like smoking. So I gave it up and I turned the other cheek, and now I'm in my romance phase.
You're in your romance phase. You're in your lover boy phase.
Yeah, and this is helping with it.
Okay. Well, it's not helping me.
There.
I'm going to be honest. It's not helping me because I feel like I can't connect with you because I feel like I can't see you.
But that's so shallow, Marissa. Can't you connect with my energy and me as a person rather than my face?
It's more so your eyes. Like I connect with people through like their facial expressions and their eyes. So I feel like that's what's like doing it for me. Not so much as how you look, but just when you can't see how someone's smiling or like their facial reactions, how are you supposed to connect with them? I mean,
well, I can tell you I'm smiling under this mask. You might not be able to see it. You can't tell when I speak. Like I'm smiling when I'm speaking. You can't hear it. You can't hear the smile.
I can't. But anyway, that's all right.
We can practice. You'll be able to decipher my facial expressions under the mask with enough time.
So, what do you do?
Me? I go to masquerades and disco parties in masks, and I have fun.
For a living?
A living, yeah.
That's cool.
I get paid by old ladies to, strip a little bit for them, but I keep this on so they don't see what's underneath. They just see the hard work under. What do you do?
I work in sales.
That's kind of fucking boring, Marissa. Do you want to do that your entire life, or like if you had the option, no one would ever figure out what you were gonna do. What would you be doing with your life if you could do anything you wanted?
I would have my own fashion line. I'm doing what I like to do, so it's not boring. I'm a merchant, so I build displays and things like that. So I like personally. I mean, I could say that your line of work is a bit odd, but I didn't comment on it.
So
Yeah,
I think
but you could ask the deeper question than that I did. If I could be doing anything with my life, what I would be doing.
It seems like you're doing what you want to be doing.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, how do you know that I'm actually doing that? It could all be part of the facade.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into this whole thing.
Oh, into masquerading and masks?
Yeah, just
Not your cup of tea?
no, it's just not.
Mm.
All right. That was fun. That was fun.
I think she's more confused now than she was before.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Okay, let me explain to you the reason for why he's wearing the mask. So Jackson is a regular of the show, and there's some people in the chat who think that the only reason that girls say yes to him is because he's so incredibly good looking. So we thought it would be a fun experiment to have him put on the mask and see if love really is blind.
Well, it's subjective. We've come to figure out Marissa, this is not her cup of tea, so obviously we wouldn't work out. Maybe it'd be different if we somehow found ourselves entangled on the dance floor. But unfortunately, that's not how it is right now. Marissa, don't laugh. You can't knock it till you try it.
If we found ourselves entangled on the dance floor.
Yes.
People are complaining. You should have asked her first. Obviously, we know the answer. Marissa, would you go on a second date with Hugh?
Okay, if you had asked me it right when we finished our conversation, I would have said no. But because you just lightened up a little bit, if you were including this like follow-up like conversation between all of us, I would say yes because you made me laugh. But to be honest, I was kind of creeped out the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So that
wasn't the aim. I was trying to like comfort you a little bit, but I didn't know how to like keep this shtick up without divulging into something completely unrelated to what I'm actually.
She knows he's a Chad now. Jesus Christ, she has no idea what he actually looks like. I could say anyone's a
Yeah.
Chad. Saying someone's a Chad doesn't actually mean the girl knows they're a Chad. All right, let's kick it off with the second segment. Let's see how you and Jocelyn do.
Oh, I'm going with a second one now.
Hell yeah,
but
man.
She knows now. Okay, maybe we can have a little bit more of a engaging conversation. All right,
let's do it.
Jocelyn Jane.
Hi.
You know what's interesting? Jocelyn Jane,
What?
JJ. Those are the two beginning initials of my name, my real name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have two first names?
Well, I go by either or. He already said my first name. I'm not gonna dox my middle name though.
No, don't do it. I'm not asking you to.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to like find me on the yellow pages and like track me down. That wouldn't be a good time. Or maybe it would.
No.
Maybe who knows? If you like to masquerade and go on the dance floor without seeing what someone looks like, then maybe it could work.
Maybe it could work. So, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, me, I'm not exactly a neurotypical human. I do a lot of things outside the law. I don't do a lot of breaking things, but I do a lot of entering. All right. So I like climbing towers and cranes and exploring abandoned buildings, mines, stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you did something like that?
Yes, but not like abandoned places where I wasn't supposed to go or anything like that. I mean, that sounds cool.
Well, you're only not supposed to go there because the law tells you, but no one's stopping you realistically. Except for when they put handcuffs on you, but some people are into handcuffs.
Yeah, not me.
No, not me either. I personally like to put handcuffs on other people, but never an abandoned building. So you climbed something.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
So
what?
what area?
Like the ladder of the pool, or like what did you climb? Did you climb like a crane, like a tower?
No, I've never climbed like a tower or crane or anything like that. That would be
Oh, then you
cool.
can't say that you've done it. Then what have you climbed?
No,
What's
I
the
never said
tallest
I've
thing
done
you've
it.
climbed?
I said I would like to
Oh,
do it. I never said I've done it though.
oh, well, you need someone with experience to accomplish something like that. I could help you out. I'll show you
An
how to do it.
experience.
A what? You cut out.
I said you're an experienced criminal. I was making a joke.
Yeah. A criminal that hasn't been charged as a criminal yet, so I don't have to worry about
Good
that.
Good for you.
Yeah. What do
So
you
what
do
area?
then? If you're not as adventurous as some other people, what do you normally do? Day-to-day life, job.
I like to go to the gym.
That's fun.
Go to the pool. I like to go to the beach. And I also like to travel.
Does the government just pay for everything for you, or like do you have a job?
Yeah, I have a job. I'm an adult. I make adult.
Oh, wait, say that again. You cut out.
I make adult films.
Okay, so I did hear that correctly. Interesting. Have you ever made an adult film with a man in a mask?
I have not. I've been offered and I said no.
So it's not your cup of tea either? Like, Jesus Christ.
No,
I'm
it was
fucked.
it was a different
It's over.
context. It was a different context. The guy who came up to me in a mask, it's different context.
Wait, so he approached you with the mask, asking.
He approached me with the mask, but it was at a porn convention. But he fucks a lot of TSs. And he's not like necessarily a performer that goes that gets tested regularly. And so I was
Well, that's not.
That's different. It's the context.
There's a difference between a mystery of knowing what someone looks like under the mask and then knowing if you're gonna contract AIDS from them or not.
Exactly, that's my point.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Well, lucky for you, I mean, I've been tested, so I'm clean.
Cool.
I'm a shy virgin actually. So realistically, I don't have any diseases.
Okay. What area are you from? What city?
The Midwest.
Okay.
Ambiguous. If you know your geography, I'm smack dab in the middle of America.
So you're cold. It's cold as fuck now where you are. That's all I need to know.
Absolutely. And you are?
Miami.
Oh, you're the one from Miami.
Yeah, I'm the one from Miami.
Miami is too populated for me. I feel like you'd get burnt out socially a lot there. There's a lot of shit going on 24/7. There's no you time, no alone time for you.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
Oh, are you gonna start going on to an astrology spiel? My birthday's in March.
March what?
You're asking me to dox myself really hard. I'll tell you I'm a Pisces, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm a Cancer, so cool. That's all I need to know. That's all I was gonna say. I'm not gonna get all into art and all that.
When were you diagnosed?
No, my zodiac sign is a Cancer.
Oh, so it's not contagious. It's not like malignant or anything. You're okay. Okay. I don't. I heard cancers are like cancers for some people. They can be very very loony sometimes, very in your face and abrasive. From what I've heard.
No water sign. I mean, Scorpio. I think Scorpios are a little bit more. I think they're the most fiery water sign, if I can be honest with you. But I know a fair amount of Scorpios. So
what does Pisces say about me? Is Pisces representative of what's going on right now?
I don't know what's going on under there, so I can't comment.
You know what's coming out of my mouth, though.
I do.
What does it say about me, though? What is Pisces to you?
They're usually fun-loving. They're easy to get along with, and overthinkers too. Like I'm definitely an overthinker for sure.
Fantastic.
No one knew who I was until I put on the mask. Okay, Jocelyn, would you go on a second date with Hugh?
No.
Okay. What do you think he could do better? Or is it just the mask? The mask kind of creeped you out.
Yeah, it's the mask.
It wasn't her cup of tea either, Alex. I mean,
the mask is hard to come from because it's like
I feel like you're gonna chloroform. I don't know.
I was gonna go with a different one, but like this was the one that I could find that like covered everything. So it's all.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the most intense one. You literally look like the dude from Saw or whatever. You know, the dude that's like fucking not Saw.
Or Silent Hill.
The Hostel.
Oh, Hostel.
The one that's like fucking digging up bodies. So I think the association is like so strong when girls see a guy in like a fucking executioner's mask, they think, murder.
Right.
So that's a tough one. Should we do a face reveal?
No, that's so cringe because then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god," you know, "Oh my god."
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, we'll keep this experiment going. We'll do it again. Maybe I'll try it one day. It's kind of hard because it's on my own show, so I would have to do this on someone else's channel. But I would be down to try this.
Wait, I mean, it's because it's like if I face reveal, then are they supposed to like say something else, or you just kick me off?
Really.
Like it's just
I have
cringe.
Feedback for you if you want.
Yeah,
sure. Give me your feedback.
So actually, like the whole looks thing is not even what the mask thing was creepy for sure, but I get why you guys did it. You wanted to do an experiment. But more so like when you were asking me questions about myself, you said that what you think I do is boring. So immediately, like you were insulting me. So I get if maybe you were trying to joke around, but if you were on a first date, I would probably suggest to try to not.
Well, see, Marissa, that's where we get into risky waters because I was smirking the whole time I made that comment.
Okay, well, I couldn't see it, so
yeah, exactly. Maybe I should just have like an elephant like step on my face, Alex, so then they can see my face, but then it might.
Yeah, maybe like we'll like literally come to Miami. I'll take a knife. I'll just like disfigure you for a while, and then we can like disprove all the black pillars.
All in the sake for the speed dating.
All in the sake for the speed dating show.
Okay, just I don't know, fucking put a 1 in chat or something if they want me to take it off. I really don't care.
Put a 1 in the chat if you want Hugh to unmask himself. Put a 2 if you want him to keep it on.
Everyone else already knows what I look like, but
no one knew who I was until I put on no one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
Harvey Dent. Wait, who said that?
No, that was Bane.
Oh, Bane. No, it's mostly until I took off the mask.
Yeah. It's mostly ones. Okay. Do it.
Oh my god.
Face reveal.
Just like kick me off like right after, okay?
Okay.
I can't pull more cringe muscles. All right.
Bam. Good timing. Yeah. All right, that was fun. All right, let's bring on the next person. It's like an inside joke with the chat. All right, let's bring on. Oh, this guy said he wanted to be 2. Flocka.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Do you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, your gain is like way too high. Just turn it down a little bit, please.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
You mean like on the microphone or?
Yeah. Just turn it down a little bit because it's like.
This better?
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, cool. You said you're down to do both girls?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna take myself.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, Marissa, you seem like how do you call it? Like in my country, I'm from Bulgaria. We call you like girls like you, like old girls, yeah, because like you like really alternative stuff, yeah. I bet you have like tattoos all over your body, right?
Sorry, I can't really understand you. You said old girl?
Alternative.
Alternative. Okay,
Yeah.
I would consider a little bit alternative, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have like any fun tattoos?
Any what? Tattoos? Yeah, I have a lot of tattoos actually. I have them like all over my hands, and my arms. I could try to show you. My phone's charging, but yeah, like I have patchwork tattoos, so
Okay, so you like the little ones, yeah?
yeah, definitely a little bit alternative.
Yeah. You do seem like fun.
Thank you.
Okay. So Jocelyn, I have like a really quick question.
Sure.
Um, okay, I have actually never talked like with a adult like star, I would say. So like
Okay.
it's okay. So it's really interesting for me. Like, how do you like view sexuality? Yeah, because I think like you have to kind of separate the emotions from it if you're like doing it for work, or maybe not. I don't know.
It's still fun. Like it is a job, but I still have fun at the end of the day. You know.
Mm.
It depends upon the scenario and the situation, and if it's a paid scene or if it's a trade scene and things like that. But I usually prefer to work and shoot with people that I'm actually attracted to.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, I mean it would be like because like what I said is like when people watch porn, they want to like live through the experience of the other people, and like if you're not like if one of the people is not really into it, it's like it gives you like that weird vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. Like, I think, you know, I talk about this all the time with people, but there are some girls in the industry who aren't actually into girls, but they'll still do a girl scene. And it's like, don't do that shit. Like, we can tell when you're not into it. So just say no. Like, it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let me tell you guys a bit about myself. I'm like I work as a designer and like a marketing director for like a fashion shop. So like I do the ads, stuff like that. And I also like I really like smoking hookah. Like that's like basically what I do. I just like from my laptop, I like do some ads, smoke some hookah, and then go to the club and chill. Yeah. And I actually used to be really like into psychology at some point and like philosophy and shit like that. But now I'm like just like live it. Yeah. Hmm. Actually, okay, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm sorry. Like, okay,
Okay, take a
Marissa,
breath.
like, Marissa, I have to say, like, you're like so fucking cute right now. Like, you like have like the sweetest like way of looking at me. I swear.
Well, thank you, and you shouldn't be nervous. You're here to, you guys are all here for the same reason. So, um, what's making you nervous?
I don't really know that. Like, it's just like an emotional rush, you know. And,
Yeah.
like, it's there and then it goes away. So I'm usually like pretty used to talking to girls because I go to clubs a lot. But like, I guess like doing it online is kind of weird because like how do you call it? Like there's not like touch and there is not like the energy of the person that much, and like it's just like just just talking, and yeah,
Mm,
I guess. Mm. Okay,
so,
actually, I have like a really like random question for you, Marissa.
okay, what's up?
Do you happen to have like nipple piercings?
No, I don't.
Okay, because like I have like this like female friend of mine. She's like I think she's like an IG model. Like she has like she's like you. She has like tattoos all over her body, and like she has nipple piercings. And I like always like fuck around with her that like when I like if I would suck on her titties, like it would taste like pennies. Yeah.
That was just overall strange. I don't really know what to say to that. Jocelyn, anything.
All right. That was entertaining.
It was definitely a weird question and very oddly specific.
Jocelyn, what do you do when you're on set and a guy's like, I'm really nervous, I can't perform?
I'm like,
you're like, you got this, big boy.
That happened a lot in the beginning of my career, and you just kind of have to white knuckle through it and hope they can get through it. But now,
like,
you know,
you can do this, big boy. This is all you.
No, like sometimes it doesn't work out, and I definitely had a few fails in the beginning of my career with performers. Like, you know, they couldn't get through the scene for the site that we were on, but like, you know, you just move through. And if the guy doesn't finish, he gets half of the pay that he was promised. It's true. Why is everyone doing that? Why are you reacting like that?
Okay, Jocelyn, what happens if the guy misses the shot and it like fucking flies and hits the camera guy or something? Does he get his full?
He won't be asked to go back. Like, but they'll still get his money.
Okay.
Like, if you shoot your load, I think you get the full amount, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. So let's go one at a time. So, Jocelyn, would you go on a second date with Flocka?
No.
Marissa?
No.
Yeah. It felt like the ladies really did not like that nipple question. The reason they didn't like it is because it was really out of nowhere. So you went from telling them like you're nervous, right? Which is a very like lighthearted type of thing, like very like in this direction. It's like, by the way, are your nipples pierced? It's like really a big extreme.
Yeah. Like 0 to 100.
I do have like very sharp humor, so it's like not for everybody, I guess.
It's kind of like you're telling the girl's telling you like, hey, my grandma passed away. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about your grandma. She was great. By the way, you want to suck this dick? It's just like, whoa, what the fuck? So the transition has to be like much, much, much smoother, because otherwise you will get reactions like that. Like it's not so much that girls get creeped out by guys being sexual. They get creeped out by guys being sexual in a very uncalibrated manner that's not smooth. That's just kind of like whoop, like that. But yeah, you know, props to you for picking 2 girls. Obviously, that takes courage. Do you girls have some specific feedback for Flocka aside from the nipple thing?
I think that you just need to have a direction of where you're going to bring the conversation. Something other than flattery, even though that is nice. Like, just have like, I don't know, anchor questions that you're going to ask about somebody, or something that you're going to share about yourself, so that you don't have those moments where you kind of like freeze up and don't know what to say. That's pretty much it.
You have anything to add, Jocelyn?
For me personally, like, it was kind of difficult to understand you a little bit. I know that you're not like from the States, but it was just like a little bit of hard for me to understand you. I don't know if it was my connection or something like that, but I had a really hard time understanding what you were saying.
And it's not the good kind of hard that Jocelyn is used to. It's the bad kind of hard.
It was too, yeah.
Cool. But yeah, buddy, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you. You know, keep trying.
Sure, man. Thank you.
Take care. Jocelyn, what's the craziest porn story you've ever had?
I almost got arrested.
For what?
So when I first started in porn, you know, I played this cop on this site called Black Patrol, and so, you know, we would run around in Miami in like these very, very real looking uniforms. Okay. They actually, so the PA was a former cop, so he went to the cop store and got us all like police. We looked like actual Miami cops. So we're shooting a scene one day, and we're in kind of like a bad area of Miami. We're in Doral. Okay. And we were kind of shooting in this open field, and we had shot previously, maybe like 3 weeks before. But this guy came out of his house and asked if we had permits, and my producer told him to go fuck himself. So he went back to his house and he called the cops on us. And the cops came and they were like, why the fuck are you guys dressed like cops running around here? And we were like, nothing, we're just shooting something. And we had to like leave the location and then shoot a whole nother pickup scene at another place because someone snitched.
Well, why have I never seen you busty cops running around Miami? I live in Miami. All the cops I see look like fucking hairy dudes. I've never seen a busty cop running around. What the fuck? I feel offended every time I get pulled over. It's some like fucking old dude like, "Oh, go see your license registration." Why the fuck am I not getting pulled over by big titty cops who are like, "Son, how bad do you want to get out of this ticket right now?" Like that's what I want to see happening.
There are some really hot cops in Miami though, like female cops, but they're I don't know if you're into like kind of buff women, but they're like really fit. No,
I like more of like the busty look.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I'll keep my eye out on the busty police officers. Maybe next time you guys are gonna do like one of your scenes, and you're gonna be running around Miami. You shoot me a DM, and I'll like kind of come by and so I can get the busty.
So that so that site was actually canceled. So if you see me dressed as a cop in public, that's for damn sure.
Let's do that.
In a space where I'm not going to get fucking arrested for impersonating an officer. That's for damn sure.
Let's do that. I'm gonna start a petition to bring it back. Bring back the busty Miami cops. I got some power in Miami. I got some leeway with my channel, so I can make shit happen. All right, let's do maybe one or two more guests, and then we'll wrap up. Let's do. Okay, who do we have next? Okay, Fury Notes. Let's bring him on.
Hello.
Hello, Mike. All right, you ready? You said you want to do both girls at once too?
Yes, I want to challenge myself and possibly fail horribly.
All right, good man. I'm gonna take myself.
Hello. My alias is Fury Notes. My real name is Michael. So, how are you? Uh-oh.
Marissa, you're muted, so you gotta unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Hey. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm good. I'm excited.
Good. Oh, good. You're excited? Good.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do, Marissa?
What do I do? I feel like I've already said this, so you guys have already heard it, but I work in sales in the fashion industry.
Mm-hmm. In the fashion industry. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
What do you do?
I do filmmaking. I'm doing CG animation. Have you heard of Marvelous Designer? That program? I know some
I don't think so.
People who do fashion create clothing in with an avatar and things like that.
Cool. I don't think I've heard of it.
Oh. So what do you do, Jolene? Or Jocelyn, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I make adult films.
Oh, cool. Have you considered directing?
I do direct my own stuff.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
And things like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of style of porn do you direct?
I shoot a lot of girl. Yeah, things like that.
Is it more Is it more foreplay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really like a huge foreplay person, but yeah, there's like a little bit more foreplay with women. Women are better at foreplay, I think. Personally.
I would agree, yeah. Marissa, what other things are you interested in?
I love meeting new people. I love doing things outside. I don't know. I feel like ask me a more out there question.
Out there question? Like, well, have you considered designing more around clothing so that way you can help Justin direct more interesting porn perhaps with it, because I think clothing does matter. So what maybe you can work with like each other to help create interesting artful stuff.
You know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll hit her up because I love Miami. So maybe we will do that. Michael, why don't you tell us about yourself and what you like to do for fun and a little bit.
Well, I like to I'm very much into the vegan thing. I'm very into that. And I know for me sometimes it is kind of like a wall because I'm very much into the vegan thing, and I am worried that I would be controlling in that way.
I'm a little confused about what you're saying. Are you saying that you're a vegan?
Yes, I am a vegan.
And you're
like I'm worried about dating people who are not vegan, and the problem is for me, I think maybe it'd be hard for me to date them because I would want everybody to be vegan.
So maybe
but no, that's not possible.
Yeah, well, maybe then you should look for somebody who's a vegan as well. I'm sure there's like chats or something that you can go on that you can find someone that shares that interest with you. And I think that's something that you could bond over. So maybe don't look at it as a negative thing where it's going to put you in a box, but maybe just look at it as it's a lifestyle that you live and that you like living and that you are just looking for somebody that also wants to live that same lifestyle.
Oh, cool. Jocelyn, what are the things what are the things are you interested in?
I like working out. I like traveling. My favorite place I've ever been to is Norway.
Norway.
I like to meet new people. I like to go out and have fun. I like to do outdoorsy stuff too, for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. So I am an introverted person, though I don't mind traveling.
All right. Alrighty. So let's start off with our favorite busty police officer, Jocelyn. Would you go on a second date with Hugh? Notes.
No.
Okay. How about you, Marissa?
No, I would not.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think he could improve on?
So I think he could improve on so on your first date, you don't want to lead with something that you're worried about or something that you think would be a blockage or a problem in a relationship. That's not something that you want to start with. Maybe that could be a conversation down the line, but it doesn't have to be a negative thing. So you don't have to look at it that way. So that would be my main thing that I took away from our conversation. And also just to try to be a little bit more relaxed so that you don't. I think you started off good, but then I think as the pressure was on for you to leave the conversation, you felt nervous. So maybe just practicing more will help you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I think you got to do a challenge. Try doing this challenge. Go on 3 speed dates without bringing up the vegan thing once, because I feel like you bring it up every time. And it just like you'll hardcore overdoing the vegan thing. Just like forget about the fact that you're a vegan for 3 days and just see what happens. Then you can go back into bringing it up. But yeah, that's basically the feedback I have. I mean, I would also do you do meditation?
I do meditation by like doing something creative or watching a familiar show that I like.
Okay.
Or
because I do feel like you still get kind of rattled, which like kind of affects your ability to communicate. You kind of like get a little like, like you kind of stutter a little bit and stuff like that. I do think meditation could help you a little bit with that. But cool. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, let's do one last one. All right, let's get on. Oh, so many choices, like a buffet. A buffet of men. Not my favorite kind of buffet. All right, let's bring on this guy. I told him I was gonna bring him on.
Hello.
Yo, what up?
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Not much. All right, Brody. I'm gonna take myself off. Let's see what happens.
All right, Alex saved the best for last. So, just kidding. How are you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Doing really well. Jocelyn, I heard that you're located in Florida, and Marissa, Boston.
Correct.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Where are you?
Where am I? I'm actually in Austin, Texas, right now for a business trip. So I'm in a hotel at the moment. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Marissa, I have a question for you. What's your ick factor in relationships, or when you meet someone for the first time? Like, what's the thing that's just gonna make you no?
That's a really good question. What's my it factor? If they can make me laugh. I think that's like my biggest thing is I need someone that can make me laugh. So if I go through like the entire date without laughing, then I know it's probably not going to work out. It's not a determining factor for me, but definitely there's a immediate connection if there is. So
Nice. What about you, Jocelyn?
I would say this. I would have to agree with Marissa. If the guy makes me laugh, it's definitely an icebreaker, and I definitely feel like way more comfortable.
Yeah.
If
How
the
do you
guy
guys-
laughs,
Okay.
like it's not gonna work. Like honestly.
Sense of humor. I get it. How do you guys like feeling validated? I don't know, Marissa. I don't know if I heard you're in a relationship or if I misunderstood that.
yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah. How do you like feeling validated, like when you meet someone for the first time?
How do I like feeling validated? Wow, you have such great questions. I think the best way for me to feel validated is someone who's a really good listener. I think it's so important because conversations you can just go around and round nowhere.
Yeah.
But asking questions like you're asking right now is super engaging and it's really making me think. Like you're the first person that's making me have to really think about my answers. And I think that's really important.
Yeah. Sweep you off your feet right there. Just kidding. What about you, Jocelyn?
I would have to say the same. Like just listening to me and acknowledging that you hear me and that you understand where I'm coming from. Like
Right.
if you're on a date and someone isn't listening to you and they're just talking and talking and talking, it's like, why am I here? I should just go, and you should just be on a date with yourself.
Right. Yeah. How's the dating world been for you? Like, how do you balance that with work, like with the profession that you do? I don't know if you're single. I don't know if you want to disclose that or not, but
Yeah, I don't really. I've been in relationships like since I got into the industry, but they're not, and I embrace them if they do come along. But they're not. I don't like actively seek to have a boyfriend all the time. That's just not the type of person that I am.
right.
I enjoy honestly being single. Sometimes. So.
Yeah. Little companionship doesn't hurt along the way every now and then, especially during like the winter holidays where it gets lonely, or you just want someone to cuddle up with.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Ideal first date, Marissa. If we're out in Boston, like, I mean, I'm not from there. I've never been out there either, but I mean, where would you take me, or where could you show me around? Good seafood, go whale watching, take a walk in the park.
My current boyfriend took me to my favorite restaurant on our first date, and he didn't know that it was my favorite restaurant yet. So that was something that was like a really great connection. So I think hypothetically I was single and you were taking me out in Boston, I think it's important for you to research the area and not rely on me and
Right.
be like, hey, I'm taking you to this place, and do some research. Make sure it's a good place in a good area. You guys can have fun, like, mood lighting, mood music. And I think that would really impress me personally.
What's your ideal first date? Like when you meet someone, like what's something that you like to do?
As long as we're in an area where we can talk and have a conversation where the music's not too loud, I really just care about getting to know the person on the first date to see if I want to see them again.
Right.
All right. Cool. All right, Jocelyn, kick it off to you. Would you go on a second date with CZG?
Yeah.
This is your.
You would? Okay.
So it's a weird name. Sorry.
What about you, Marissa?
Yeah, I would.
All right. Cool. What do you think? What do you like that he did?
engaging.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, he's engaging. He asks you questions about yourself. He listens. He already listened to what we said before, so he didn't ask repeat questions. He was engaged.
All right.
That's
all right. All right. Cool. All right. Awesome. Cool. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right. All right. Cool. That was fun. See, wasn't as bad as Fresh and Fit, right?
No.
No one insulted you. No one, did any of that.
And the funniest thing is that after the whole thing was said and done, and I was with another adult performer. Like, we went out to dinner with them afterward.
Was it Sterling Cooper?
Yes. And one of them, like, he was like, let me look at your Instagram and see what all the fuss is about. And I was like, okay. Like I felt he was just kind of like very like, who the fuck are you? And I was like, all right, bro, I'm going to go.
That's funny. Yeah, I know Sterling too. He's a good guy.
No,
yeah,
yeah,
cool.
it's really cool, but it was one of the it was one of the hosts. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, obviously Myron. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How did you enjoy your experience, Marissa?
I thought it was pretty cool. I think this whole concept is really interesting, Alex. And I do think that it seems like the guys that come on do respect your advice and opinion and are here for all the same genuine reasons. So I think that's really great. And I liked being able to help with that and be a part of that.
Cool. You guys were both great. I appreciate both of you. Do you guys want to plug your anything you're working on or anything you want to drive traffic to?
You can put my Instagram if anybody wants to follow me, but other than that.
Okay, cool. She has a boyfriend, so no unsolicited dick pics.
Please.
What about you, Jocelyn?
Yeah, you guys can I plug OnlyFans, or that's not allowed?
You can say it. Yeah, you just have to refer to it as fans. That is only for the algorithm.
Yeah. It's / Jocelyn Jane. You guys can find me there. I also have an Instagram, which is Love Joss Jane, which is LUVJOSJANE. It's like my 69th one, so you get creative with the spelling.
I've been flirting around with the idea of creating an OnlyFans myself. I'm still leaning towards no, but I feel like it would be really funny.
Why not try it? What do you have to lose?
Nothing at all.
Right.
I just mainly I'm focused on I don't know how to say it. I have my main YouTube career. So if I make an OnlyFans, that could be perceived as some type of way. But yeah, I feel like the lull factor would be worth it. Plus also, it's fun to have sex on camera.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do it when I hit 1 million subs. Yeah, when I hit 1 million, I'll create an OnlyFans. And everyone's going to get a free subscription. So I'm going to be a man of the people.
Public.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna get a free subscription. Everyone can come out and watch me. I don't know, do whatever kind of freaky shit. But all right, cool. Yeah, thanks so much, girls, for coming on. Appreciate both of you. We'll stay in touch, and yeah, you guys are both welcome anytime.
Awesome. Thank you.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
night.
having me. Bye.
For sure. Take care. All right, cool. All right, we'll do like a very brief after show, and then we will. Alex, are you talking? Are you talking serious? Joking? I'm mostly joking. I don't think I actually would. It would be funny, but I feel like that could derail from like where I want to go with my YouTube career. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know. Let's do a quick after show. I'm gonna drop the link. Whoever wants to come on. You want to stay and chill for the after show too, Jocelyn?
How long is the after show?
Like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah. 15, 20 minutes.
All right, cool. Let's do it. I'm going to add everyone on simultaneously. All right.
Oh, we're all talking at the same time.
Shit. All right, wait, one at a time. Oh, wow. Backstages. Wait, hang on. I got to take one person off so I can add Johnny. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Wait, hang on. I got to take one.
Yo, he took off Fox Mulder, bro. Get that motherfucker back on here.
I know, sorry.
The F-balls, bro. Come back in.
I'll cycle him in.
Someone's got hella feedback.
Yeah, turn off the feedback. I think it's
Johnny, that's you.
I muted him. All right.
Yo, Alex, you know what I'm gonna say, my brother.
I know you're gonna talk about how looks are the only things that matter.
Oh,
how
man, it's so sad to see that.
Who only gets results.
Yeah, the black pill wins.
It's so sad, Alex. Like, I wish it weren't the case, but it's so. She was even asking. She's like, "Damn, I want to see your eye area, my brother. I want to see your jaw. I can't be attracted to you if I see this shit." His game should carry him, huh, Alex? But it wasn't really working there.
I don't think
it's possible the girl just got creeped out by a dude in a fucking.
Bro, come on, we can use excuses
I
and
think
cope all we want. We can.
I think it was the type of mask
want.
that he was wearing. Like if he was wearing a different mask, like the one he wore the other time, probably would have worked out better.
I was
'Cause this
gonna
one just
wear.
gave creepy
I was gonna wear this instead.
Isn't the whole point that game can?
That's still kind of creepy.
Game can like.
That would have been
What
good.
do you mean? We just had COVID for like an entire year, bro. What do you mean creepy?
Why wearing COVID?
Yeah, face masks are in style.
Jocelyn, what'd you say?
Very Mortal Kombat of you. I wouldn't. That would have been better.
Oh,
than your whole-
It
Because
is-
at least your
Hugh.
eyes, like hit your eyes. It's very like.
She wants your eye area, my brother. Show the
my-
damn eyes. Okay.
Okay, Jocelyn. Okay. So me and Lux, we've disagreed since the beginning of time. Okay, so I need you to answer this honestly. All right.
No,
So
it's too late.
with the eye area thing, Jocelyn, is it because of how they look, or is it because you can see the facial expressions when they're like making comments?
Because I can see the facial expression.
Of course, she's
That's
gonna say
what it
that.
So if my
Of
if my
course.
eyes were like this and you could still see them, would that still have mattered?
Of course.
Oh,
Oh, Johnny, what the fuck, bro?
It's not me.
That's you,
You just
bro.
got ear raped.
How? How is that me? I just took off my
So
jacket.
Jocelyn, if my eyes were like this, but we had the same conversation, would you say yes?
Yes. Who is that behind you?
It's
Just trying to avoid answering the question because you have
In the
negative
woods.
cancel thoughts, but it's
Let
okay.
her finish. Oh, it's a dude.
It's his dad.
I would have said yes, but I at least would have seen your eyes and your face expression.
That is true.
I feel like I was talking to all when I was talking to you, to be honest.
Hugh,
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Say that again.
Yo, buddy, you keep like dudes in your basement?
I thought, yeah.
You're in your basement.
Jocelyn, what?
No, so I'm saying you said the eye comment. I would have said yes because when I was talking to you, I felt like there was a connection because I couldn't see the whites of your eyes. If I can be honest with you.
So okay, so it was just the facial expression. It wasn't how my eyes look like if I have hunter eyes or something.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with his eyes. It's
Bro,
the
they're
fact
not
that
gonna say that.
I
Dude,
know,
you
I
have
know,
to-
looks, I
Hey,
know,
look, just
okay,
shut
I
up.
know,
Let her
I
finish.
know, I
Yes,
know,
yes.
looks, I know,
All right,
looks,
go
I
ahead.
know.
yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say.
All right. Yeah, we got to redo the experiment. I didn't
Yeah,
even
I
know you
know.
guys were doing it today, so it caught me off guard too. But
It was literally spontaneous. Like 5 minutes before, when Dennis went on, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this."
I do like this experiment a lot.
What's the experiment? What's the experiment? Is it that Hugh doesn't have game, or is it
No,
that
the experiment is that we cover up Hugh's beautiful face that the woman cannot resist and see if he can still seduce girls if they can't see his magnificent areolas or his jawline. Whatever the fuck it is.
Areolas? You want to see my areolas?
I don't know whatever the fuck Black Pillars
Yeah, I want to see
Hugh has
that.
going on. His nose,
his gonial, his ramus, his bone structure, his eye area, yeah, everything.
What is this showing though? Because I mean, is it only for Hugh? Because if I do it, I genuinely think I can like get a girl to say yes if I don't show my face. Like if I just show the camera.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Well,
next
see,
time.
no, Johnny. So playing with my Wii in the comment, he said next time just say my cam is broken, Alex, and then just speak without a cam instead of putting a mask on. But she still can't see my face, my eyes, or anything. She can't see facial expressions, so it's kind of doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do the. I think the big factor we had was that the mask looks so fucking creepy. Like when I saw, I think you just had such a hard time
fair enough.
getting past the massive creep factor the girls see because that
Dude,
that
I
mask
tried to play into it at the beginning with Marissa. I was trying to be like, it's
so
like
hard 'cause that
something
mask looks
romantic
like
with it.
straight out of any horror movie. Like that is literally when girls watch horror movies, that is exactly the mask they see in there. Yeah, what's up,
You and Jason vibes.
I'm really glad. I just want to say I'm really glad you didn't have a Jason or a Michael mask because I probably would have logged off. So
Yeah, but to be fair,
stop.
Alex too. I think generally, I think my game wasn't exactly like fantastic with it on either. Like it was like trying to work from one extreme to the next because
it puts you in your head. I remember when I was doing, we were shooting a video where we were opening girls with really, really sexual lines, and I had the same issue, like because I was going in so strong, and then like it was like the reaction would be so like taken aback. I had such a hard time recovering. Like when I was going in and saying, "Hey, do you want to split a bottle of wine on my romantic balcony?" I got a bottle of massage oil. And I was like having such a hard time, like fucking bouncing back from that because like the reaction was so extreme. So yeah, I feel you on that. But yeah, I think doing it with the camera off is definitely just a so much better way to go.
So do you think I should just do that away, like indifferent to everyone else on the stream, or should we do another stream where we keep the cam off for a minute and then they decide
like,
if they want to
blind sort of thing? That was really fun.
I think we should do
just separate. Make me do it.
No, I think we should do like a regular whatever. On next Thursday, we do the speed dating thing, and we have you and Johnny log on, but you guys keep your camera off, and then we see if the girls are still down.
All right, yeah, let's try that.
I mean, was today not enough, Alex? Or are we just gonna make excuses? We're just gonna make excuses.
Wait,
because
what's wrong?
We will. That mask was creepy as fuck.
Oh, it's creepy, huh? So game can't get around that.
Do you not think it's creepy?
Dude, it's not creepy if he's good looking. That's the whole point.
No,
like
but
everything.
do you think my question, do you think the mask is creepy?
I think if game were real, it wouldn't matter what his mask looks like.
You're still not answering the question. Do you think the mask is creepy?
No, I don't think so.
What if
you think there's nothing creepy about walking around with a mask like that?
I mean,
let's hear it from the woman. Let's hear what the woman, because she's the one we're trying to seduce, right? So hear it from her. Sure, there might be a little bit of white lie, but Jocelyn, be as honest as you can with the panel
really
event.
Honest.
The mask.
It depends upon the context. Like if we were at a Comic-Con or something, or we were like there, it was like a festival or something. You had a mask on, it would make more sense.
Okay, let me put it this way. Maybe he can have like a mask that kind of
something.
Yeah,
Jocelyn, but aside from that, just in any other context, do you think that mask is creepy as fuck?
Yeah.
Online, of course.
Looks for Ellis, the only one that doesn't think that mask is creepy.
The black background didn't help at all. The black background doesn't help.
Dude, the point is the mask itself. is not creepy. It's just like you don't know. It's online. It can't be creepy. Like he's not gonna fucking come kill you.
Wait, you don't think a fucking mask straight out of The Hostel is creepy as fuck? Like I don't know how you don't think that's creepy.
It's online, bro. Like
All right, look
he's
for.
just hiding
I
his
want
face.
you to put on that mask and go around picking up girls, and we can see what kind of reactions you get. And
You
videotape.
already understand I'm 6'3". It's probably still gonna work.
Okay,
It'll make me shorter too.
Dude, let's please. Can we try this experiment? I'll fucking throw down $300 right now for this. Just
It
put
actually
on the
might.
mask.
It
It's
actually.
gonna work.
Videotape
actually might
yourself
be-
picking up girls with that mask.
Dude,
We can
Alex,
see-
you realize I'm
we can see the
6'3",
height.
bro. My face is almost irrelevant at that point.
Okay, well let's find out.
Well,
I think it actually might be worse. The fact he's wearing a mask and he's 6'3", he might look like even more scary. Like girls are gonna be like,
Yeah,
"What is this guy doing?"
They're gonna be like, "What does he
Wait,
look
no,
like?" I
look,
hope he's a Chad.
don't give him. He's confident. Let's let him do it. All right, looks for L. When are we gonna do this experiment?
Why do you want to lose $300, bro? I don't understand.
Because I have too much money, bro. I just need to waste my money on something.
Hey, the sting is when they asked if they can see your face, you can't take it off because they
Come
asked me
on,
the same thing and I didn't take it off. No, that's part of it. If I did it like that, you got to do it like that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the mask is not creepy. You're 6'3", bro. So yeah, I really need to get rid of the money. It's burning a hole in my
I'm
wallet.
kind of
so-
memeing here. Yo, Alex, of course the face matters. Like, but I'm saying like there is halo effects with the voice. He has a good voice. Also with your height, there's gonna be halo effects. So like the mask may not take away. I'm not saying it's not like creepy in a real life setting. Like of course it's probably gonna be weird, but it might still work because of your physical attraction.
Well, do you think since you're 6'3", you could pull it off with a mask?
I think it's possible, yeah.
Okay, let's do
Dude, that's
this.
not that crazy. I feel like you're thinking it's so crazy. There's so many people that are masked up. Like, look at Marshmallow and shit. Like,
Okay.
I don't know. It's
Well,
like,
So whatever.
Looks
Well,
has
for
to have-
Marshmallow is contextual though. Like he's a DJ that doesn't show his face. There's like a mystery behind
6'1"
it.
DJ.
Me, I just popped on with a black background and started trying to seduce these ladies, and they.
I mean, the
were
whole
not
point
having
was
it.
your
Yo,
game should have been able to win. Because
Yeah, I
you're
know
a
that was the
player.
point. Yeah, I can see that my game
But-
sucked. I lost.
To be fair, your game was kind of bad today. Like I've seen other times that you've been on, and it was kind of whack today.
Oh
She was
yeah, I know.
responding differently because she can't see his face. She would respond in a more positive manner, my friend.
Yo, looks. Why are you dodging me on the challenge?
Let me explain. So you do cold approaches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole point of a cold approach is like the woman needs to desire you in the first place. So like, why would I approach if I don't know if she finds me attractive? Like we can compare Tinder results. I'm cool with that. We can
Wait, I
compare
don't
something.
understand. How does that prove the challenge of looks versus game? Tinder results don't prove looks versus game.
Well, are you willing to come to my city?
DM me? If Alex will go with me, yeah, I'll go.
Well, it depends on what the city is. What's the city?
Well,
I'm not gonna do it unless we're
It's
going.
West Coast. That's all.
We can edit you out. We
West
can edit
Coast,
you out.
Alex. It's
Yeah,
West Coast.
I'll fly you out. I'll
Wait,
give you the
Jake,
same
how
offer.
tall are you? Just curious.
I'm 5'10",
Okay, got it.
but I'm 20% body fat. I'm sure I
I
would
know,
get
I know.
like a 5
Yeah, I'll
on
tower above you. I
ratings.
know.
Like I'm pretty confident that I'll smoke.
Alex, do you? I mean, I don't know. I think. Do you think it would be like a good idea to get my face rated by them before I reveal like if I have like good or bad results right now?
Oh my fucking.
No, dude, that shit doesn't matter, dude.
Wait, get your face rated.
I know, I agree, but like if I don't know, like because maybe they say that I'm like good looking or
Well,
bad looking.
Jake, what I
and
don't
wanna know what they
understand-
say before I reveal results. Like I don't know.
Jake, I don't understand why you don't lose body fat in your face. That should be your number one concern right now, not game.
Me?
Well, I lost 60 pounds in the
Oh,
last year.
Jake,
Still working
Congrats.
on it. Working
I mean,
on it.
congrats.
Yeah, no
Good
worries.
shit.
I appreciate that. But like I want to prove that because I'm not 100% red pillar. I think that I'm like Alex. Like I think looks and game are two parts of the equation. You need some level of both, right? But like I don't believe in this like looks matters no matter what. It gives you more initial at bats in the first 30 seconds. That's it, in my opinion. So you'll have more girls that won't just hard reject you.
I don't.
In the first
I don't
60
even think it's
seconds.
30 seconds.
Maybe 15 seconds even. But you'll have more opportunities. I think I'm going to convert more. That's
let's get to the bottom of this. So, looks, I will buy you a plane ticket to Miami. We can do this challenge. I will document the whole thing. Like I promised, I will completely blur out your face so no one will know what
I
you
want to go too. I want to be there to witness.
All right,
it.
Josh.
Alex, you have to go to him.
Jocelyn's gonna be the sexy police officer, making sure no one fucks with us. Yeah, it's
Be the
gonna
referee.
No, I could be like I'm whatever. Only woman, I can be whatever. I'm just there.
Alex, my only concern with this is like if I go up to her and she doesn't show me that she finds me appealing, like my game will not work, whatever you want to call it. Like we have different like ideologies, bro. My whole ideology is like if she doesn't find me attractive, my quote unquote game will not win her over.
All right, looks Pharrell, do you think that given your beliefs that if you approach 30 girls and Jake approaches 30 girls, you should be able to get a higher percentage of them because you're better looking than him, correct?
If these women like white men that are tall and good looking, yeah, I mean compared to him, because he's also a white guy, he's also red hair, so that's less appealing. I mean, there's like a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, if we're asking kind of the same demographic of girls, I will get more. Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's find out. Let's find out.
We're gonna find out.
To find out. You should come to Miami.
Grand social experiments, Alex, of like Chads, right? Like in how they produce results online. Why would you think it would be any different? in
Alex,
real
I
life?
hope you're not trying to like sweet talk your way out of this challenge.
Online is different than cold approach, and I can DM you stuff if you want, but like my results in cold approach are far better than my looks online. Alex, I've shown you stuff.
Yeah. No, I fully will concede that looks for L will get more matches on Tinder than
100%. We're not disagreeing.
I think there's no denying that. But I suspect that Jake will outperform looks.
So you think his game will somehow like carry over and get him to win more girls?
Yes,
that's what you're saying.
Yes,
I find that
I
like
haven't seen
whole
what looks
idea
for
just
looks like, so I
insane.
Okay, so then you should be super down for the challenge because then you can prove me wrong in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
You
Alex. I
make me-
haven't done a cold approach in like 2 years, bro.
Here comes the
Why does that? Wait, why does that matter? Shouldn't the looks be enough?
Yeah, they do, but it's just like I don't really.
game
do
doesn't
it.
matter.
It's true. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess.
So
we'll
yeah,
see. Let me think
so
it
why
over.
are you not even a valid excuse for you?
Well, I'm just pointing that out so you guys have like some reference that like I don't
It
even.
doesn't
approach.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because game doesn't exist.
That actually makes it better, so that way you have like no game whatsoever. You know.
Well, you still need a game, quote unquote, game girls when you meet them, bro. It's not like you just they
so you
teleport.
do need to.
Like when
So
you
it's
have a
not
girl off Tinder and she comes to your place, so you still need to converse with her. Are you retarded?
All right, look. So you're not backing out of the challenge, are you?
You just looks for real. You got to walk up to the girl on the street, say nothing, just stare at her.
I'll give
and
her
then
my
she
phone
has
and
to
just
drop
like
her
have her
pants.
enter the number.
She has to
Give her the
drop
hunter eyes
pants.
until she takes her clothes off. Isn't that how it works?
That'd actually be funny. I'll just go up to girls, hand them my phone, and like they'll put their number in, yeah. And then you'll be trying to spit game and shit and do all that and still get a no.
All right, well,
That'll be funny.
I actually think funnily
Loki.
funnily enough, that would actually work more. I think if looks walked up to a girl, no, listen, with his looks and his height, just put his phone to the girl, she would put her number in because she would have this perception of him being this Rico Suave based off his look. But then he could spit the worst game ever, and she'd be like, "Yeah, no, let me take my number out." I think that's how it would work. I think Game would shoot himself in the foot. Actually, I think Jake's game would get him up. I think Lux Farrell's game would get him down.
No, I'm
if
saying
he
like
sucked that cold
he
approach.
basically says he doesn't want to see me show any sort of game, right? So I'll just literally have my phone.
No, I never said that. You can do whatever you want.
Just be sociable.
But wouldn't that be like a better experiment? Like I literally say nothing and just hand them the phone.
If you want, I want you to do whatever you think is going to give you the most optimal results.
The only
I
thing
don't
though,
want
is
you
you gotta
to.
make
I
sure
don't
we
want
get
you to.
responses.
I don't want you to handicap yourself in any way.
I want
Well,
to
he
base
just-
it off of responses though,
He
not
told
off of
me.
numbers.
Oh, well, that's different.
Well, we're gonna look at both factors. We're gonna see who's gonna get more phone numbers and who the girls are gonna
I
respond to.
think Jake specifically mentioned he wants a guy with like not that good of game or social skills. I think you said that, right, Jake?
I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try it. Let's see what happens. Like, I think it's going to be an interesting, fun experiment, and I think we should try it out and see what happens.
All right, look for L. So what?
Look for what?
When are we doing this? Let's talk dates.
Yeah, let's lock this in.
Well, I still need to think about it. Let me just give me some time to think it over. Okay, this
He's doing the QB passport.
because we still have some bad blood, Alex. You didn't put me on the
What
other
if you
day.
guys?
What
if you guys get similar results?
I
What if
told you
guys get
yesterday
similar
the whole
results?
chat like wanted me to be on, and I kind of lost some respect for you there. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I've already explained this to you. The guest didn't want you on. I don't care if you guys. It was $30 super chat. chat. Do you think, first of all, $30 means anything to me?
It's not about the money. It's like the whole chat wanted it. It's like I'm
Dude,
also a guest on your stream. It's like she's no more of a guest.
You weren't. No. You were not a guest on my stream at that point. You were someone in the chat. She was a guest at this point. You're a guest right now. Right now, you are a guest. Yesterday, you were not a guest.
Right, but I'm like a frequent guest on the channel. It's like, you know
Sure,
what I mean?
but yeah, you are a freaking guest, but I cannot force someone to have a conversation with you who doesn't want to.
Oh no, she has to converse with me. Oh no, hopefully that doesn't trigger her. Like, come on, how sensitive are we nowadays, bro?
do you think that's like good like manners to just like force people into conversation they want to have? Hey, are you down to talk to this person? No, I absolutely do not want to talk to them. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring them on anyway.
Wait. Okay, I
that's
agree.
how like a good host conducts themselves.
Wait. Okay, I agree, Alex. But what would we consider when Coach Whitepill was on, and then Ashley came on, and Josh didn't want to talk to her, and then she started berating him? That's it's similar.
Josh did not specifically say beforehand, I don't want her on.
Okay,
Josh said during the whole thing, okay, I'm not really interested in talking to her anymore. It wasn't beforehand.
Okay, fair enough.
If we're going to do the Josh analogy, Josh explicitly told me beforehand he doesn't want to bring Kevin on, and Kevin was asking me over and over again to bring him on, and I did not.
Okay, so it's
I would have loved to see Kevin confront Josh. I didn't do it because Josh said no.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta catch, girl. You gotta catch up.
Yeah, Jocelyn, this is a whole world that I'm sure you guys have drama on porn sets. No,
Give me the tea. I want to hear it.
You should highly consider still losing body fat, because I think you would have a good bone structure. Like right now, you're about a normie, but if you lose body fat, you can improve tremendously.
Yeah, I work on it every day. I appreciate that, but trust me, it's a battle.
Yeah,
it is a battle, Jake.
Looks for us concerned about everyone's
like, what if he loses all his body fat by the time I get to Miami? I might actually be able to close it.
I'll ship him a box.
I'm finishing up a podcast now.
Hey, Alex, you see, I'm keeping the stream entertaining. The brothers love me here. You better have me on more.
If you
feel like you're entitled to my channel.
He's not coming back on unless he does the challenge.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pressure him, but I will constantly berate him and make fun of him. He backs out.
Huh. Yeah, you know my criticisms of like the cold approach thing. I don't do it. It's mostly looks anyway. So I mean, I'll think it over. Okay, I'm not saying instead.
I want to hear that. Wait, I want to hear this real quick. I want to hear the argument real quick of why you think cold approach, out of everything that you can do to meet women, cold approach is the most like has looks the most important thing.
So here's a few things. Like when you approach a girl, first of all, you can't determine attraction immediately. Like you don't know if she fucks with you. Like when you match with a girl on Tinder, you already know that, right? It's implied. Second, you don't know if these girls who you approach in real life have boyfriends, or you know, if they're not looking for anything. Like that's not clear, right? There's so many more things that you can't factor. Versus online, you know that they're interested in like you know, something like long term or a sexual dynamic. So there's clear differences there. You know what I mean, Jake?
So yes, you don't know if everybody has a boyfriend or not, but you can 100% tell within the first 30 to 90 seconds if there's attraction. If they want to have that initial attraction. Now there's 100 things you can do, 1,000 things you can do to fuck it up in the first 30 seconds.
Alex, you can bring on playing with Maui. I'm gonna head out.
In the first 30 seconds, you can see if there's.
I'll see you guys later.
A girl might be attracted to you, but she has a boyfriend. She's not going to cheat on her boyfriend just because you're good looking.
Oh, 100%. But that's why we're going to do a big sample size. We're not going to do like 5. We're going to do like 30. We're going to do 50 or something over like a day or two. Like, we're going to get enough of a sample size.
Bro. It's a lot of girls.
I think looks for like what would it take for you to be convinced otherwise? Because like if you guys get the same results, for example, would you be convinced otherwise? Because you're saying that he has way below looks than you, so he shouldn't get like nowhere near the same results as you.
Well, let's go through the criteria, right? He's 5'10", he's a white guy. I'm pretty sure he has blue eyes, so that's already like a good starting point. The problem is he has a little higher body fat percentage, so it's gonna take him down a shot, and the bone structure isn't there. But that's why I'm saying online it wouldn't even be close, you know? So what makes you think it's going to be different?
Yeah, but you can test game online. Like
you can't test initial game online. That's the whole point of online is that it's the first thing is visual. The first thing is visual. So if you can have the conversation it live, like you're going to like Jocelyn. Let's ask you a question. There are guys that I'm guessing have gone up to you that at a bar or during the day maybe, and you probably want to swipe right on them, but they were charming or they did something made you laugh in the conversation, and you gave them a shot. Is that true or not true?
Sorry, I haven't been on Tinder in like 10 years, so swipe right is like into it.
It's matching.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like it depends upon the interaction that we have determines whether or not I would give them my number for sure.
Yeah,
Also,
but I meant like the guy going up to you and like
comment
in
about
public.
what looks said with guys that have a higher body fat percentage. Dad bods are in. So I don't know.
It's a virtue signal. Every girl would rather have a lean, muscular guy over a quote unquote dad bod. It's just a
That
virtue
is like
signal.
one of the few things I will actually agree with looks on.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Alex,
me
for
too.
being reasonable, my friend. Thanks.
It's one of those things where like that's not the. I mean, I tend to think that the women like different types of things, but like I don't think anybody like overall prefers like dad bods like across.
Yeah, it's more of a niche thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. In my experience, you know, I think certain types of women tend to gravitate more to like the quote unquote dad bod. Like if you look at places outside of the U.S., they tend to. There are certain countries or certain groups of individuals that do like that look more. Now that's not. I'm working on getting to improve my SMV. Like Alex is a big, proponent of that as well, and like that's why I started this whole process over a year ago was because of one of his SMV videos. But like that's not a predicated thing of like if you look at like Latin America or Southeast Asia, yes, those are historically countries that are easier for people because of certain reasons. But they don't put as big an onus on weight that like America does, as an example.
Yo, Yesh, I'm gonna cycle through because I gotta get someone else on. So let me cycle through because I want to get on Lando. Okay, is that cool? Oh, never mind. We lost Johnny, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, actually, no, we got another person. All right, sorry. I'll take you off for a little bit, Yesh. All right, cool.
Yo, what's up, guys?
I mean, what Jake was saying is kind of true. Like for example, like I'm originally from Cuba, and like I know like Cuban girls in Miami probably don't like the dad bod, but I know if you were to go to Cuba, like a lot of girls would like not mind that whatsoever.
The way you phrase it is like not mind. It's not optimal.
No, it's not optimal. I'm not saying it's optimal.
It's not optimal. Nobody's saying that it's optimal.
So we all agree that having a high body fat percentage is not ideal. It's gonna hurt you.
100%.
Yeah, you want to
100%.
look
I agree.
like this. You want to have these muscles.
But but I will say this, right? Like there's and I actually talked to Alex about this like maybe a month ago or 2 months ago. There's a very clear difference in the quality of matches that I get between white American girls and girls that are either Latinas or Asian. There's a very clear that we should probably put a video on that, but there's a very clear difference on like the quality that I get between those different groups.
Yeah, I mean, typically,
you trying to get me canceled, Jake?
Here's the
no,
thing,
it's not
Jake.
anything bad about them. It's just saying what they prefer. Like that
Jake.
We
White men in general, there's like plenty of statistics showing white men are like most desired by all races, but specifically like Asian girls and Latinas like love white men, which works out well because I like Latinas as well. But the race is like a huge thing that people don't want to get into. It's kind of not politically correct.
How do you guys
probably agree with him on?
How would you guys calculate somebody like me? Like I'm Hispanic, but also like white looking, white passing. I guess I don't know. What would you say? Like
you would be, yeah, you're kind of tough. You would be like in between like white and Hispanic category.
You wouldn't be seen as like a just pure white guy. I mean, that's not how they would see you right off the bat, in my opinion.
Okay.
Lucas, what are you?
So I was born in Cuba, but like I'm like a fucking mud. Like German, Spanish, like Asian, North African, like bunch of stuff.
Nice.
Jocelyn, what kind of ethnicity do you prefer in guys? Do you like white guys, black guys, Asian guys? What are you into?
I like them all. I don't have to like.
Oh yeah.
Dude, They're not going to be honest with you, Alex. The statistics don't lie, bro. I've like read so much about this shit. It's insane. Race is a
I don't know,
huge
man.
factor.
I've seen those.
We can easily like look at the kind of guys Jocelyn shoots at if we want to, so we can like fact check that pretty easily.
I've seen the.
I grew up in Miami, so you have to understand for a really long time, like I didn't have access to like I didn't know a lot of white boys. They all
So she's tired of Cubans.
Latino.
I hear what you're saying. You know, you just don't have enough white men in your life. I see what you're putting down there, Jocelyn. I get the implication.
No, she wants the Latino heat.
When I was in
don't
college,
worry.
when I was in
Don't
college,
worry. I
white
did a genetic test. I'm 98% white.
approach me more. Black men approach me more.
I can see that.
Yo,
I've seen the statistics that talk about like how white guys are preferred and stuff like that, and I think that's kind of biased because like the majority of the population in the U.S. it's white people, and most people date interracially, so it kind of skews the data.
No, but it's not just that. Like even ethnicities like Asian, Latino, the only race that doesn't prefer white men is black women. They prefer black men, and black men don't prefer black women. It's kind of complex. But the point is every race except black women prefers white men. Black men are also up there in terms of desirability.
There's actually a small subsect of black women that exclusively prefer white guys.
Yeah, they're small, but we're not talking about the majority here. I'm just saying majority, like in general.
Well, black women must like Latinos down here because I've been getting a lot of. No, I don't want to say.
I don't want to backpedal in the conversation, but looks were. Oh, I just wanted to like clarify on something. You're not saying that like looks is the sole determinant of if a girl is attracted to you, right? That's not your argument, is it?
I think it is, and then from there, like just not being autistic and like having some sort of social calibration.
Wait, no, that's part of game. No, being autistic is part
Well,
of
if you
game.
want, that's why I said to Alex, if you consider not being autistic part of game, then I guess game exists.
Hold on. So what's early? You're saying like if you're attractive, a girl's gonna like you no matter what.
No, not no matter what. I said if you're being autistic, it can be like a negative.
I think we just debunked.
So you do think having some form of game is important?
Well, if you want to call that game, like I don't see that as game. Like just like for example, give me an example.
I mean, think of this though. Like if someone doesn't have much game and they're like new to dating and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, they could be a totally normal person, a chill, casual guy. But when they go up to a girl, they might sound autistic as fuck because they're nervous as shit, right? So I think
and
game
it's
has
also
something
like
to
guys
do
that
with
are
that,
natural.
right?
Yo, look,
There are
what do you
guys that are
consider
like
this
natural
game?
charmers.
Because everyone's like game without this game. Everyone seems to have like 40-second definitions for game.
Yeah, I think game is just your like social skills, like interacting with women, like not spurging out and saying something like I wanna have.
So being autistic would be bad game.
I mean, yeah,
right?
there's something called like terrible. I guess you could call it social skills game, whatever you want to call it. But if you don't spurg out and you just
What
talk to
about
them
charisma?
normally-
I feel like this whole topic is mute because we're gonna find out during the competition. Because looks
Better
for
find out.
you're not autistic, so therefore, according to your theory, you should destroy Jake.
Right, exactly.
Here's the thing too is you're clearly articulate.
You shouldn't
looks
just
like
beat him. You should like completely.
That's what I'm saying. Is like you're
But that's why
articulate. You
Jake-
should win this.
Yeah, I know, but it's bad because it's like I don't even have bad game with girls, so it's not even going to be fair in that sense.
Okay. Now you have to. You have to do it now. You just talk so much shit. Now you have to go do it. You have to. After that, there's no turning back. There's no turning back from that.
I want to make it more fair for Jake. He
No,
said-
that's okay.
No.
Don't you think that would be better if I just like hand them my phone?
No, I want you not to handicap yourself.
I want you on your A game because then I can be like, all right, I smoked you when you had your A game. I don't want any excuses.
Yeah, no excuses. I'm gonna put $300 on my boy Jake right now.
You should do game however you want to do it, but no, you don't give Jake any handicaps. Do it how you would do it. No handicaps for Jake, because then there'll be an excuse if he does better than you. And you're like, oh well, I gave him this handicap, and then
I don't think Jake needs any handicaps. He's fucking killer.
Yeah, Jake's got good social skills.
I am looking forward to this chat.
But I want to do.
Jocelyn are both excited as fuck.
Look, like, okay,
So I think game is important, like Jake was saying, but I will like take a little bit of what looks for I was saying into like fruition. Like partially that's true. I think it was said in like an earlier podcast, but there's a certain threshold, right? It's not binary.
Yeah.
It's not like
100%.
you have to be this attractive. There's like a threshold for each girl. Like, is this guy look good enough that I could potentially see myself with him? Then they have the chance to spit game, right? And there's like, I think there's like a gray area where it's like you can make up for bad looks with game, or your good looks can make up with a little bit of bad game.
Yeah,
There's like a little bit of gray area, but there is a threshold.
Until the
But then
gray
is that
area.
no
Don't
one
talk
here
at
is
once,
saying
guys.
that
Wait,
looks
one
don't
at a
matter?
time. One at a time. Yo, Jocelyn, who do you think is who do you think is going to win the competition? Is it going to be Jake or Looks for L?
She didn't ever date with me. She doesn't know what I'm about.
Where are we doing this challenge?
We're doing this in Miami. Yeah.
And it's in person, not over apps, right?
Yeah, in person.
100%.
In person. Okay. So it's like live dating. Live.
What?
I don't know what Looks for L looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just assume he's really good looking.
Pretend he's the guy in the picture.
That's him in the picture. That's him.
It's not, but
I mean, if it was me in the picture, it wouldn't even be like a discussion, you know. Come on, like how are we having this conversation seriously?
I'm not that worried.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie.
like if
He
you're
was-
really good looking, you meet the threshold of more women,
Yeah,
but
no,
it doesn't make
exactly.
your statement.
You're gonna get
entirely
more
true,
bats.
though.
That's
So-
it.
Well,
Still
if you're
gotta-
if
you
you
still
meet
gotta
the
hit.
threshold of more women, you're gonna get more positive responses from all the women you talk
I'm not gonna lie. I think with your height, you probably will fare better than Jake.
Brutal.
Because
Ooh.
I don't know why. I'm 5'9", and I don't
Yeah.
care about height. It doesn't matter to
I don't
me,
care about
but
height, but
ask them what kind of guy. Ask them what kind of guy. Ask them why that's. But
yeah, thank you for being honest. Yeah, I hear you.
All
Like I
right.
said, I'm not worried about it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I'm not worried either. Jocelyn, you want to throw in some money on this? You want to get in the betting pool? Are you a betting kind of woman?
I'll throw 100 on it.
All right, let's throw 100 on it. All right, cool. All right, we got some stakes going. So I got 100 going against Jocelyn, another 200 going up against whoever wants the.
Can I see this live? I live in Fort Lauderdale. We can drive down there.
Yeah, that's fun.
Because man, it's hard to know who to bet on, to be honest. Because I don't know how well Looks for Well's game is compared to Jake's game. So it's like watching Jake speed date. This is another reason I wanted to come on, because when you're doing this live on YouTube, knowing hundreds of people are watching, or not hundreds, but like a couple hundred people are watching you, right? That adds to like the nerves. Like it makes you more nervous and like shit, people are fucking watching me. Like I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone. Like that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like whoever comes on this dating show, regardless of how well you're doing, you have balls. Like a lot of people are just watching this shit.
Yeah.
Like they're too scared to come up here. But like Jay's game, you have no idea. He could be like 10 times better in person because he doesn't have 100 people watching him, and it could be smooth as fuck. So it's like it's hard to know who would do better. I don't know. I've never seen.
Nah, my
Jake
game's
so well.
trash. My game's trash. It's not like I haven't gotten
Don't say that, man. That's bro. Your game is good. Start with that. Even if it is trash, just be like, "Oh, I have a great game."
No.
Just go with that, bro.
I feel very confident in this challenge. I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I
there you
wouldn't
go.
take
There you
the
go.
time to fly down to Miami if I wasn't very confident. I proved my point.
So Looks for L, are you saying that there is no such thing as game at all, or that?
I'm saying it's like it's not relevant if you don't meet the looks threshold. So there's nothing you can do to gain the attraction. Like Lando was talking about a gray area. I don't believe in that at all. Like if you don't meet her looks threshold, there's no way she'll see you in an attractive setting.
So do you think a guy who's like obese, right, shouldn't like get girls at all?
Well, I think he needs to lose body fat first.
No, yeah, well, because of course he's gonna do better. Because I'm talking about myself. I'm pretty heavy. I'm not saying I like crush it with girls, but I can definitely get an attractive girl once in a while. So like, I definitely know I'm gonna kill it once I lose all this weight. So
Yeah, and I'm
it does
advocating
show
for you
me
to lose weight.
that there is a game that's had some effect.
Man, his mic is kind of
Yeah, the feedback on someone's end is.
I think it's Juan. You can just like mute him.
Yeah, I do want to wrap up in a few minutes. Wait, Jocelyn, how tall did you say you were?
I'm 5'9" without heels on. So.
Oh damn, you are tall.
Yeah, you're basically the 6 foot
That
plus
doesn't
in the
bother me.
bio on Tinder, huh? Or
That
you're not
doesn't,
on
that
Tinder.
doesn't bother me. I'll stare you straight in the eyes. You'll be good.
I want to defend myself before you start saying stuff. So, I grew up in Miami, and I dated a lot of Latin men, and a lot of my boyfriends over the years, especially when I was in high school, were actually shorter than I was. Height doesn't bother me. I think that if you're insecure about your height, you need to talk to someone. I had an ex who wouldn't allow me to wear heels in public, and I was like, okay, dude, I'll see you later. It's just insecure. Like, who gives a shit if I'm taller than you? Look at Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman. Look at all these examples. Like, who gives a fuck?
I mean,
Is there, Jocelyn, is there like?
Hold up, one at a time, guys. What's the shortest guy you've ever dated?
Probably 5'6".
5'6". Okay.
Yo, Joss, I just want to say, like, most women, even if you're somehow this crazy exception, most women want a guy who's at least taller than them by a few inches. So we're talking about majority of women here, even if you're somehow the exception to this rule. Like, we see it everywhere.
But there's girls that have said that. I've heard them say that to other people, and still like.
Even if you're somehow the
dude, your mic.
Yeah, you gotta turn that shit off, man.
Yeah.
I think the way that I see it personally, it's like game is the same way as looks, right? So there is a threshold of game that you have to pass, the same way that there is a threshold of looks that you have to pass. And if you pass both of them, you might be all right. But if you're like autistic as fuck, even if you look really good, you're not gonna get.
I have a question for Jocelyn. The shortest guy that you ever dated, 5'6", right? When you first met this guy, did you think to yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna be dating this guy"? Did you think like,
No.
"Oh yeah, exact"? All right, looks for L. This is where the gray area comes from. Like she looked at this guy. She looked at this guy. She's like, "I'm not gonna date this guy. He's too short." But she met him, and he spit game, and now she's like, "Okay." And then they started dating.
Linda, we don't know all the
that's a gray area.
specifics. Look to you.
My mouth. I didn't say that. I said when I met the guy, I didn't have an expectation of dating him, but I ended up being into him, so we dated.
Oh, okay.
Linda, the other thing is like they're not together still, so clearly things didn't work out. That's just like we would want to use.
But there's the initial attraction, and it started. Right?
Yeah,
It's not like it never happened. It still happened. So.
Right, but like, okay. I don't know what else to say. Maybe we should wrap up. Yeah.
Let's do the challenge.
Thank you for that, Looks for L. I'm glad
I know.
you.
People always like to keep talking, but Alex has to go to bed. So
it is past my bedtime. Yeah. All right, cool, awesome. Thanks everyone for joining. This was fun. We're gonna do another round of speed dating on Thursday. So tune in for that. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Jocelyn. You've been great. Have a good night.